back to another live stream. Welcome to the area I am currently visiting, Circle Lake. I am currently in North Bay. It's a very rare occurrence for me personally to be fishing a place in North Bay such as this, but today it's a little bit different. We're just passing through, and so we thought what a fantastic idea it would be to just make a quick stop, of course live, make a live stop and check out this lovely lake. Supposedly has pike and largemouth bass. Now I don't catch a ton of largemouth. I caught largemouth yesterday since I'm at a cottage down south a little bit more, but check this out. Pretty nice looking spot. And today's a special day. I have with me today a micro fishing rod. So we're gonna take full advantage of that. See if we can catch some nice largemouth, pike. We'll see what we come across today. But we're gonna do it all from this canoe with a micro rod. So we're gonna get started here. We're just gonna set you up right here. Take a look at that. All right, let's get started here. Excuse me, sir. We're looking to get started. I don't know where this receipt came from. Okay, welcome everybody in here. Check this out. This here is the rod we're using for today. Check this thing out. We're just getting in the water. Just bear with me here. Okay, just like that, we are in the water. Check this rod out. Where did you get the rod from? Good question, Gail. I'm glad you asked me. I got this rod from Canadian Tire. I went to Canadian Tire this morning, went on a little shopping trip, if you will, and picked this beautiful rod up for, how much was this thing? I believe it was just shy of $40, about $40, so definitely, I mean, a worthwhile purchase. Look at this thing. Have you ever seen, this rod is 3 feet long. In other words, 36 inches in length. So, I don't know. We're gonna see how it performs, but it looks like an ice fishing rod, for goodness sakes. Has anybody else fished with a rod of this size before? Please let me know if you have. Hey buddy, hello from Hamilton. Silver 22, welcome from Hamilton. I'm currently in North Bay, so I'm a little bit further closer to you than I was last time I was live. So that's an interesting thing. But nice to see you again. Oh, we are on. We are on the first cast on the micro rod. Oh, it's a good one too. It's a good one too. No way. No! I just lost a tank. Did you hear him peel and drag? I just lost a tank on my first cast. This is gonna be a good day. This is gonna be a good day. BB Racing 20 said hi, welcome. BB Racing, welcome to the adventure today. I think we're in for a fantastic day, to be completely honest. Bass Angler Fishing said hi. Hello, hello. Welcome. I just lost a tank. Damn sorry, dude. I am sorry myself. It's okay. As long as everybody's here, everything's good. We're all gonna have a good time. Damn, hate it when that happens. It was a good one, but considering that's our first cast for the day, I think we should be in for a good one. I've also got a leader on, since supposedly they're a pike. What are you using a sensor? I have a Senko on right now. A Senko with a leader. So it's interesting, right? Typically that's not the case, but there are pike in here, so it's also there's a lot of weeds right here. Can't necessarily fish this part of the lake. But yeah. Specifically, when you get it right up to the kayak, then lose it. That's what I'm saying. I had time to fight this one a little bit, enough that it, like, you know, kind of makes me feel pretty unfortunate about the whole situation entirely. But what are you fishing for? Good question, Ryan. I am fishing for largemouth bass today for the first time in a long time. Well, on my channel, I'm fishing for largemouth because I'm in North Bay currently on a little bit of a trip, just stopping in here. Hope we can drop in. I don't even know what fish I lost. If it was a largemouth or a pike or whatever it was, but it's okay. It's all right. Nice. Right on. Good old wacky worm. You gotta love the wacky worm. We're gonna fish this for a little while on this micro rod. Has anybody watching right now ever used a rod like this? This is a 3-foot rod. I thought it'd be pretty interesting to try it out with all my friends here today. But let me know if you've used something like this before, or if you have any advice. I don't know. I don't use rods like this very often, of course, but it's a fun day, so here we are. Dude, there's a crocodile on your right side. There shouldn't be any crocodiles here, I sincerely hope. John S., what's good? I'm just having a great time here. Just having a great time fishing for largemouth. I might subscribe. I think you should. I think you should. If you're on the fence, I think you should, for sure. Yo, Cole, go to sleep. It's almost midnight here. Well, for me, it is 4:30 p.m. and so I'm just getting started out here. But if it's midnight, I mean, yeah. Oh, we're deep in the bush. We're deep in the bush. Okay, we're good. Oh no. Lost my Senko. Lost my Senko in the bush there you see behind me. That's okay. There's more where that came from. I subscribed. Dylan Hernandez. Welcome to the adventure. Thank you for being a subscriber and being part of the journey. Everyone should be a little more like Dylan, I reckon. Ryan subscribed as well. Right on. Love to see it. Is there a frog? Do I have a frog? I think I might have a frog. Okay. I just need... Okay, we got some more Senkos here. So everything's good. Everything's under control. Everyone subscribe. John S. John S is telling everybody to subscribe. So, I mean, that's fair advice. I'll back up that comment. BB Racing 20 has subscribed. Right on. Love to see it. You may as well subscribe. I guess if you're here, right? You may as well, since you're here. I use a medium heavy bait caster as well as a spinning reel. Have many, LOL. So you don't use these guys here. These 3-footers. Yeah, I don't typically use them either, but here we are. Yeah, it's tiny hook. Tiny. That's what I have. Yeah, well, it's fine. I'll eat it. Specifically when fishing for big bass. Yeah, I'm trying to catch some big bass right now myself, so I don't know. We're going to have to see what goes on. We're going to have to see. Do you have a rooster tail? I don't. I do not, unfortunately. But, you know, I do have a little selection though. If things get rough, we can always check out and see what we got working with. We can see what we can switch to, but I don't know. Do the frog surface take would be epic. It sure would. On this rod though, I don't know. I don't know, but I do have other rods though. But I thought this would be fun to try out. Look at this thing. This thing's wicked. What's up, man? Braden. Welcome back, Braden. Welcome back. I'm just trying to catch some largemouth bass. You should have seen it, Braden. My first cast, I missed a tank. You should have seen it. It's a shame. Truly it is. It's kind of bright out here this afternoon. It would be exciting at least to do it. I'm your biggest fan. Right on. Well, welcome. Welcome to the adventure today. I don't know about the frog. I have arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen G has arrived. What's the gear ratio? 5.2 to 1 for the gear ratio. This reel actually came from a different ultralight rod, but this reel came with 6-pound test, so I decided, you know, I'll switch it out. But 44 people, only 15 likes. Come on, chat, it's free to like. It's true. I was just stuck in the grass. But it's true though, we're at 18 likes. I mean, if you're around, you might as well just, I'm pretty sure double tapping the screen makes it turn into a like, but I'm not sure. You'll have to tell me. I don't know. Fish on? No, it's just some grass, unfortunately, but it gets the best of all of us, I'm sure. That's probably happened to everybody in here, but it is what it is. Been subscribed for a while now. Hey, good luck. Catch you on the next one. Thank you. Thanks for the good luck. Much appreciated. I hope it catches up to me here. Dude, there's a crocodile, seriously? I seriously doubt it. No crocodiles where I'm from. No crocodiles in North Bay. No, I'm just getting... There's lots of grass in this lake. I've never fished here before. I'm being fooled more often than not. What lake are you on? I'm on Circle Lake, a little lake in North Bay, kind of in the middle of North Bay. Let's see what we can get out here. You look like Ryan Reynolds. Interesting. I've never heard that one before. Do I? A lot of people say I look like Elon Musk. I don't know if that's true. But anyways. Montana Outdoors Adventures, welcome. Welcome back, glad you're here. North Bay, what state? So this is in Ontario, Canada. Northern Ontario, Canada is where we are currently. No, definitely not Elon. I'm glad to hear that because a lot of people said that I do, and I don't understand it personally. Keenan's in the chat, welcome. Caught anything yet? No, but I almost did. Just about. Welcome, Mark, how you doing? I had one on my first cast, but it ended up coming off, which is just too bad. But there's some grass. There's just lots of grass in here. I don't know about this whole thing, but anywho. Bass, question mark? Yeah, it was I think it was a largemouth that came off earlier. It's hard to say. Could have been a pike, I guess, but I think it was a largemouth, to be honest. What you fishing for? Bass, for sure. Largemouth is the target species. My personal best? Good question. For largemouth, I'm not sure. I don't catch too many largemouth. But for smallmouth, my PB is about 5 pounds, which is not too bad. Even if you don't catch anything, being on the water is better than being in traffic, 100%. You're absolutely right. You know, you couldn't be closer to the truth, honestly, because it's either this or we're driving. So like, I'm right there with you, man. It's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. What is your favorite food? Good question. I'm gonna say, I'll just go simple. I'll say I like hamburgers. I enjoy barbecued hamburgers. We'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. Yeah, we need to get a fish in the boat here. Even if you don't catch anything, you're still gonna relax on the boat. Absolutely. You know what they say? What do they say? What's that saying? A bad day of fishing is like a good day doing something bad, or something like that. There's a saying. Do you have a girlfriend? Absolutely, I do. 100%. What reel are you using? What size? This is a small ultralight reel. It's what size? So I'm not entirely sure what size it is actually. It's small though. Doesn't say, but it's for an ultralight, so it's not big. Can you do a small bait caster next? Perhaps. CJ's outside. Perhaps I can. That's actually interesting. CJ's outside right here as well. But I did see some small bait casters at Canadian Tire, so you know, you never know. That might be fun. There's some, they call them pocket rods. Supposedly you can fit it in your pocket or something. I don't know. I could try it out, perhaps though. Any carp there? I don't think there are. I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna get any carp today, but that's okay with me. You know, I'm not a huge fan of carp myself. I'd rather catch bass. There are so many weeds in this lake, it's unbelievable. It's almost too much. Do you like bait casters or spinning reels more? You know, I think they both have their time and their place, but I do like a good bait caster, but I also do like a good spinning rod, so, you know, it's hard to say. I like them both equally for different things. How about that? Use a swivel. Right now I'm using a leader. So it's a wire leader. It's a wire leader connected to a Senko, since there are pike in here, perhaps. Are you part Asian? Good question. So I'm actually, fun fact, I'm actually 25% Japanese. 25%. So pretty interesting. Yeah, pretty interesting for sure. Don't listen to the dumb haters, bro. Keep doing your thing, man. I am, regardless of anything else. That's what I plan on doing, Paul. Thanks very much for being here. I'm just trying to catch some bass, me personally. For real, Paul. Right on. BB Racing 20. Right on. Right on. So this lake I'm fishing right now it's nothing but a little pond. So if you're seeing what I'm seeing right now, it's just a circle. It's a small little circle. Biggest bass you've caught? First of all, happy fishing, buddy. Enjoy. Thank you very much, British man. Thank you for being here. Any gar here? Nope. I don't think there are. It's like snagged bad. Just pulled up a huge chunk of grass. But gar, I don't think there are. Biggest bass I've caught, biggest smallmouth is 5 pounds. I don't fish largemouth very much. My biggest is probably a few pounds. I don't know. I don't catch them too often. What's the, or a muskie? No muskie in here either, I don't think. Do we even know what species are in here? Not really. I don't think there are, but I could be wrong. But from what I've heard, my cousin actually recommended me this place. And so he said that there's pike and there's bass. So we're gonna have to go with that, just stick with that. We'll see what we come across, I suppose. What lake is this? This is Circle Lake, just in North Bay. It's just a small little lake, just off a little park. We just brought the canoe through a park to get here, which is not the typical adventure for me. Fishing the unknown is the best. It is, you know, it's interesting, especially since I get to do it with all of you. You know, I get to see, you know, we get to explore it for the first time together, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty cool. What's up, my main fishing dude? Welcome, running man. Welcome in here. Walleye, I don't think there's a walleye either. You need a longer, heavier action rod with some stronger line, a different hook, and you'll catch plenty bass and pike, wacky style with no problems. Yeah, I agree. I agree, this isn't the best rig. I thought it'd be interesting to try it. It's a 3-foot rod, so I don't know. But a different setup would probably be a little better for me. At least catch a fish before the crocodile comes. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Are you in Florida? I'm not. No, I'm not. Contrary to some comments here about crocodiles, I am not, in fact, in Florida. I am in Ontario, Northern Ontario, in North Bay, where the crocodile population, I think, is an astounding 0. Near Birch Haven? Is it near Birch Haven? We need a fact check. I'm not sure if we are near Birch Haven, to be honest. Sam Fan, how's it going, my friend? Hi, Cole, what's up? Remember me? How could I forget about you, Sam Fan? Welcome back. I'm glad you're here. Like an ice fishing rod? It is. It is. It's a 3-foot rod. Has anybody else ever used a rod like this? I'm interested to know. These weeds need to settle down. I can't fish here. There's no fish here. There we go. Yeah, it's true. I need a top water is what I need. Christine, welcome. Fishing Charlie couldn't catch a cold in Alaska. Oh God. Is that so? Fishing Charlie, what do you have to say about that? Cole, good luck fishing. Thank you very much. I hope so. Do you have any recommendations for a lure for pike? You know, pike are just about gonna eat whatever you throw their way, I think. What Temu video? Right on. You know, a good video to watch on my channel if you want to learn about things like that. I made a video a little while ago. I was using Temu lures for pike, which pretty much just proved that pike will eat essentially everything. But I mean, a good one for pike though is definitely spoons. I enjoy a good spoon for sure. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for, the target species is going to be largemouth bass for today, I think. Use fish lures, frogs, or live or dead bait, yeah. Pretty much everything. Pike are gonna be active on whatever you put their way, for real. Didn't know you were Canadian, so am I. I've never used an ice fishing rod, but I use a smaller 5-foot rod. It makes catching smaller fish more fun. You're absolutely correct. That's what I was thinking. It would be, you know, quite the battle here to catch a 2-pound bass on a rod like this. For sure, but absolutely. Yeah, I've never used a rod this small either. It's a bit crazy. What do we have here? When I was fishing, we used a 30-pound line with a giant rod. It completely spooled us. The second we started using it, our line got tangled up so hard. Roy, I feel for you, my friend. That sounds terrible. Buy the fish at the supermarket, it's faster. Buy the fish at the supermarket, it's faster. But then I don't get to enjoy the outdoors. That's the thing, right? I don't get to enjoy being out here fishing with all my friends here. I'm running a 6'6" medium light St. Croix rod with a Shimano. Is it raining? It's raining. It's currently raining on me. With a Shimano Sahara spinning rod. That's a good setup. Oh, I just cast it off my worm, didn't I? Just cast it off my Senko yet again. That's nice. Well, good thing there's more where that came from. Son of a gun, there goes my other worm. Do you have a white fluke? I don't know if I do or not. I'll have to check in this thing I'm using is yay. Oh man, what other lakes are your favorite in that area? You know what, Bob? I haven't really been here too often. I'm rarely in North Bay, so I don't fish here very much. The only other lake I fish around here is Lake Nipissing itself. But other than that, this is kind of the only place I fish, so I don't have much to recommend or anything. But why aren't you responding to me? Well, what are you saying, Blake? I might have missed something. I might have missed some chats earlier, but they refresh every now and again. Go for a swim? I don't know. Not before I catch any fish. Main priority number one is getting some bass in the boat. That is what I'm after. If you hook a white fluke, you will tear up bass, most likely. I might check to see what I have. Might change up here in a minute, but there's lots of weeds around is the thing. Like we're constantly bringing in things like this. You see? Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Not ideal. It's okay though. Yeah, but I seriously might switch up my approach here. I don't know if I love this Senko or not. Fluke never works for me. I don't know. Flukes tend to be pretty good for me anyway. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Fluke good for pike? Yeah, pike will eat. I mean, like I say, pike will eat whatever, really. Watermelon Senko unmatched. Yeah, they are pretty good. But I have a leader on, so like it's taken away from the presentation just that much. You know what I mean? But anywho, white flukes you can hook weedless. That's true. That's true. You know what? I think I've just been inspired. I think weedless is the play, since obviously if you could see what I'm seeing, there's just weeds as far as the eye can see, and so I think something weedless might just be what we're looking for. Sam Fan, I went for 5 hours today, didn't catch anything, and I watched a seagull catch a pike in the water with ease. That's a tough day, my friend Sam. Jeez. There we go. That's just I can't be having this. I just pulled up all kinds of weeds. That's a tough day. You know, to get outfished by a passing by seagull is a tough day. I can't argue with you there. Might just happen to me. This cast near this dock. That was a good cast by me. At least you got a flotation device. I have to fish everything weedless since I'm from the bank. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice being in a canoe. At least I can attack it from, you know, a different angle. For sure. Use a fish finder to find structure. We have a portable fish finder that we can cast out. It's not with us right now. I have yet to set it up, but once I do, I'm sure that'll be great. But as far as right now goes, I'm just going kind of the old-fashioned way almost. I just caught my line on the camera rig. That's brutal. Okay. Looks like you don't know how to fish. Well, the thing is, right, is I'm very distracted by everybody here, and so if I was fully focusing, I'm sure it'd be a different outcome, but I don't want to take away from hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Nice cast. Yeah, I got hung up on the camera you're watching me from live here right now. Might lead to me looking like I'm unskilled. Noob, slightly, just then. Fish Buddy's in the chat. Welcome, Fish Buddy. You've been here before, I'm sure. Colton's in here. Welcome. There are panfish and walleye. I've been there. Really? So you've been here. Do you have any tips for me? Please get back to me. I need some advice. Walleye in here. Walleye in Circle Lake. It's a tiny lake. I hear thunder right now. That's not ideal. I do sea fish from the beaches in UK, England. Right on. Sea fish. What kind of fish you catch out there? Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. How's your day going? My day's going pretty darn great, Colton. How about you? You know, I'm out here trying to catch some bass on this 3-foot rod. You know, we're having a good time with all my friends hanging out. If you have any tips for me as far as fishing Circle Lake goes, what would you fish here? That's a good question for everybody. Terry's in here. Welcome, Terry. Hopefully you don't get struck. I agree with you. I really hope I don't get struck. The seagull dragged it to the side of the river and put its beak into its gills, eating it, and it called its friends over. Its calls annoyed me more than line getting tangled. That would annoy me as well, you know, just to make it that much worse for you, you know what I mean? That's awful, man. I need to make a change. I've decided I can no longer fish with this Senko. It's just no good. It's no good for us. You know, we need to do something else here. So we'll get rid of that and see if we can check something out. Bro, what bait are you using? It's a good question. If anybody has any bait recommendations for me right now, please drop it in the chat, because I'm struggling to find out what I should be using, but we're gonna see what we have in here. But ideally something weedless would be good, don't you think? Weedless, yeah. Use a real worm. I don't have any worms with me right now. Just subscribe to you. Right on. Awesome fishing man. You are in fact an awesome fishing man. Welcome to Cold Ray Fishing Adventures. And welcome to the journey. You catch anything? Not yet. We're getting there. What are you fishing for? Bass? I am fishing for bass. I'm fishing for largemouth, more specifically. Nicholas has subscribed. Welcome, Nicholas. Glad you're here. Glad you're part of this. Crankbait. Crankbait would get all the weeds. I think Texas rig. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for those helpful tips. I think you might have just convinced me, if I'm able to. I think a Texas rig, a weedless Texas rig, would be just about perfect right about here. So we're gonna see what we have. I have a YouTube channel. Right on. As do I. As do I. That's great. Awesome fishing, man. Are you from Canada as well? I wonder. Okay. Okay, here's this. Here's a brush hog. What do you think of this? You live tomorrow? I don't know yet. We'll have to see. I could be. If there is though, if you're subscribed, you'll see a notification whenever I do go live. I'll post it ahead of time so you can check it and see if you can stop in and check it out. But look at this. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? What's your biggest bass ever? My biggest bass ever is about 5 pounds. That's my biggest, but maybe we'll break that today. I don't know. I'm out fishing this weekend, coming on the beach. Right on. That looks like bass candy. That's what I'm thinking. Name of the body of water, Jesse James. This is Circle Lake. Circle Lake is where we are today. But I need to get my line in the water here. Colton subscribed? I missed it. Colton, welcome to the journey, my friend. I'm very glad to have you here today. Gateway Gang has subscribed. Everybody's subscribing, right on. Why wouldn't you, right? Be part of the journey. Thanks very much, everybody. Thanks for being here, being part of the journey today. We're gonna go ahead and try out this. Why not, right? Why not? We're gonna Texas rig this trench hog here. This brush hog, rather. My apologies. CJ's coming to Circle Lake? Is he coming to Circle Lake for real? Is he? Who is? CJ Outdoors. Can you confirm or deny if you are in fact coming out to Circle Lake right now? Please respond. I gave you a sub. Joseph, welcome. Thank you very much. Use a spinner or weedless or topwater. I think I'm gonna go with this. This brush hog is what it's called. We're gonna go with it. It's weedless, so we shouldn't be in the weeds as much as we have been. My mom's dropping me off. Seriously? CJ's coming on the stream. CJ, I'll be seeing you. No way. There's no way we're having a live meet and greet. I'm trolling. No, you're not. Come on, man. I thought we were gonna have a good time out here. Dang. CJ, I wish, bro. Yeah, so do I. That'd be a really fun time. Well, if anybody's around, you know, stop in. See what's going on. Tell my friends to subscribe. Gateway Gang, thank you very much for that. That's what we love to see right there. Liam, I love fishing. Well, this is a great place for you to be, my friend. Why don't, if you love fishing, I mean, subscribe now and be part of this lovely journey out here. We're gonna catch some bass on this brush hog right now. The nice thing is, it's weightless, right? But there's a leader, so it kind of sinks a little bit. That's only 10 minutes from my doorstep. Come on down. Come on down. Bro, my dad is at work till 7. I can't come. Dang. Dang. That's too bad. Imagine we had people show up to Circle Lake. That would be quite a day. Show the bait you're using. I'm using this right now. I got a leader attached to this brush hog. We're gonna have to see what we can do with this, but we're gonna have to see what's going on. It's weedless, so we should be better off. I would hope. This has to do good. I actually think we're gonna really... Liam has subscribed. Welcome, Liam, to a community of people who also like fishing. I'm glad you're here, my friend. We're gonna have a great time today. I love crayfish. There, by the way, it's free fish. Free fish. I would love a fish right now. I would love one. I'm back. Welcome back. If you catch your PB, that would be crazy. If I catch my personal best, that would seriously be incredible. Live on stream. That would be cool. Hi, I'm back from yesterday. Noah 5424. I remember you from yesterday. You watched me catch those tiny 16-inch pike in that pond. Now I've traveled to a different location in North Bay. So I've traveled a couple hours up the road, or not about, well, not an hour, maybe half an hour up the road. Maybe try a crayfish? Maybe. It's really weedy in here though, so I'm thinking like some Texas rig treacher bait should do us the right way. What bait are you using for that? For what fish? I'm using a weedless brush hog for perhaps, we're gonna go for some largemouth, but right now, just whatever we could get is ideal. We'll have to see. I wish I could come, but I'm in NT, sorry. It's too bad. That'd be cool if you could show up here. What's your favorite pole you have? This one's pretty cool. Look at this 3-foot pole I just picked up today. This is my favorite pole of today. Of all time though, of all time, I'm not too sure. I like bait casters, but can you respond to my message? What's going on? Nicholas, what's going on? I might have missed something. I caught a 7-pound goldfish and then I'm going pike fishing in like 2 weeks. 7-pound goldfish. Something doesn't seem right. Do goldfish get that big? I don't think so. I could be wrong though. Actually, I'm not. But pike fishing in 2 weeks. Right on. Where are you heading? Are you in a tournament? I'm not, but I kind of am. I'm in a personal tournament. I'm in a personal one. Against myself, essentially. You see, if I came, I would show up, and that would be sad. Why would that be sad? I think that'd be great. Goldfish is great pike bait. There you go. There you go. What is the best bait caster reel on the market? That is a good question. I honestly don't know. It depends what you're looking for, I guess. If you're looking for something that's like reasonably priced, you know, it's gonna be a little different. I like Abu Garcia as far as like, you know, not being insanely expensive, like combos of course, because it's I often lose my rods before I really get to test them out. So cheap rods are good for me. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for bass, largemouth bass, with my 3-foot rod. $300 budget. Depends who you are. If you're able to have a rod and keep it for like more than 1 year, that's pretty good. For me, if I had a $300 budget, I'd probably buy 2 $150 rods, just because I might break one. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the best rod for $300, I'm really not too sure. I wouldn't want to make any misleading statements or anything. But you can definitely get a nice rod for $300 for sure. No question there. That was a good cast by me. Did you catch anything yet? Not yet, but we were close. The first cast, we were right there. I missed a nice one, which I would really like to get it back right about now. We're almost back up to that point again. I subscribed. Welcome. Glad you're here. Thanks very much for that. The fishing guy. Is that a dock runner? You got it. You got it right on. This is an ugly stick dock runner, is the official name. And I just bought it today to test out in this lovely pond. I subscribed. Carter, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for subscribing. Mason's in here. Welcome. It's Elon Musk. It sure is not. Name's Cole J. Nice to see you. I got one and I love it. A dock runner? Yeah, they are good so far. You should have seen, I was snagged on the weeds earlier, and the rod was like fully bent over, and it survives because ugly sticks are just that good. I subscribed. Right on. Love to see you. Love to see you here. You are the goat, the fishing guy. Hey, nice emojis in there as well. We even have the goat emojis going on. Thanks very much. You are the goat for being here. Everybody in here right now is legendary by default. Have you ever fished in Brockville? I never have. I never have. I'm not even entirely sure where that is, to be honest. Where are you fishing? Where are you fishing? I'm fishing in North Bay, in a little lake called Circle Lake. It's like a tiny little pond. Apparently there's bass and pike and some other species in here, but we're gonna focus on bass today. That is not Elon. That's correct. Yeah, you got it. I'm Cole J. Nice to meet everybody here. North Bay Battalion, home of the North Bay Battalion. You got it. Try a rubber frog or something live. I could. Be kind of cool. You wouldn't be able to see it though, really. That's the thing. I'm also afraid for this 3-foot rod. Ontario? That's right. Northern Ontario, North Bay. How is fishing in our state, Cole J? Your state. This is Canada, Andrew. We're not in the States or anything like that, but it's nice to be here though, to answer your question. Is your boat a Tesla? It's a standard canoe. It's a very nice canoe actually. It's not your average canoe. Powered by a fine gentleman with a paddle. Walleye tastes good? I agree with you. Circle Lake in Minnesota? I live here. It's not in Minnesota, I'm in North Bay. Cody, unfortunately, I am in North Bay and not Minnesota, but if I was in Minnesota, dude, you could have came on down here. That's too bad, that would have been fun. Catch a fish, catch a fish. I hope so. Canada's awesome. Sam fan, I agree with you. Canada's a pretty lovely place. How's the fishing in your province? It's pretty darn good. It's pretty good. Usually everywhere you go, you do decently. I mean, today I'm obviously not doing as great as I would like to, but how's fishing in your area? How rare is a red drum? A red drum. A red drum is so rare that I've never even heard of it. That's how rare a red drum is. There are alligators in there? Negative. No alligators here. Thank goodness, for my safety. I like to... Cody Marshy says yes. Yeah. It's unfortunate, you know? Maybe I'll have to make a trip to Minnesota. Everybody says Minnesota is a fun place. But, you know, it might be worth a try. Cody, can you tell me, is Minnesota a place that I should visit? Is it worth the trip? It's awesome. I'm from the States. I just caught my first monster muskie yesterday. Nice. Congratulations. I'm from North Dakota. Right on. How big was your muskie? Did you get a measurement on it? I've never caught a muskie in my life. I'm new to the channel. Dino, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the adventure of today. I'm glad you're here, my friend. I'm from Wales, UK. Fish on, bro. Wales, UK. Right on. What are you trying to catch today? I'm trying to catch largemouth bass and pike, whatever we can get our hands on. But primarily largemouth. It's kind of the goal. From Texas. Texas. You know what I'd love to do? Go to Texas and catch some big largemouth bass. Because there's big largemouth in Texas, isn't there? I'm fairly certain. What's the biggest fish you caught? In my life, my biggest is a 34.5-inch pike. That's my biggest, ever. I'll have to say that. I just subscribed. Eli, thank you for the subscription. Welcome in here today. Can you come to NT and we can fish together? Wouldn't that be fun? It's quite a journey though. It's quite a trip, you know? But in an ideal world, we'd end up, you know, perhaps meeting somewhere in the middle by some sort of, you know, fate. That would be pretty fun. Are you fishing in freshwater? I am. I'm fishing in a freshwater pond in North Bay. It is, absolutely. You good, alligator gar out here? I don't think so. Charles just subscribed. Welcome, Charles. Why not, right? I mean, it's free and you can be part of this lovely day. And all the adventures to come for free. Thanks, Charles. Glad you're here. What's your favorite type of fish to eat? I'm not a real picky individual myself. I don't mind pike. I don't mind walleye. Walleye's pretty good though, to be honest with you. So is pike. By the time you cook it all with all the seasoning and the breading on it and stuff, I feel like it all tastes relatively the same. Or you want a tugboat? I'm in a canoe currently. Can you shout out my bro? His name is Nick. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You almost got me with that one too. None of that. Well, just curious, brother. I love you. Been sub for a while. Cody Marsh. Right on. Well, that's great news. Welcome to the stream. I've just started streaming in the past like week or so. Is that accurate? But I think this is going to become a regular thing because I really enjoy being here, spending time with all of my friends here and trying to catch some fish together. But you know, it is what it is. Are you more of a catch and release or catch and cook kind of guy? I'm more primarily focused on catch and release myself, just because it's, especially during these streams, it's easier to obviously just release them. Not that I'm catching anything regardless, but typically catch and release. I do keep them sometimes, but it's rare. Can we meet in Toronto? I'm there in September. Perhaps. If I'm in Toronto, or if I'm available to go to Toronto in September, we could perhaps catch some fish together. Wouldn't that be cool? I love fishing. Well then, like I've said to somebody else before, you are in the best spot possible for someone who loves fishing. I would suggest subscribing. Might be a biased opinion from me, but if you like fishing, this is the place to be because we all like fishing. I love fishing myself. So here we are. Hi, Luca Gaming and Activities. Hello, how are you doing? Just subscribed, welcome. Thank you very much for that. Everybody who subscribes is automatically a legendary person. And I would recommend it for everybody in here. Imagine if everybody just subscribed right now. Like, think about it logically, right? Like, your life would improve, don't you think? I think it would. Your life it wouldn't stay the same. Being a subscriber makes you more legendary than before. Lost a finger yet? Not so far. Not so far, which is nice. I just subbed to my other account. I'm already subscribed. Kristen just subscribed on a separate account. That is what I'm talking about. That is some real dedication to the adventure right there. My screen is going dark for some reason. What's up with that? Look at these weeds. Well, if Kristen can subscribe twice, I'm sure everybody can subscribe once, right? Surely. You're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you very much, Sam Fan. Maybe you should change your name to Cole J Fan. I'm just kidding, of course. I like your name, but I'm glad you're here. I'm really glad to have people like you around. My screen is all dim. I don't think so. My brightness is all the way up, but my screen is dim. I'm finding myself squinting even though it's so close. Unsubscribing? What's going on here? That can't be right. Why would that happen? Wouldn't recommend unsubscribing myself. Are you gonna do another live stream tomorrow? Most likely not. Actually, definitely not. I'm gonna be working tomorrow, but in a few days I might be live again. But as long as you're subscribed, which by now I'm sure you all must be, you'll see a notification. I always set it up in advance, so you'll see you'll get an early notification. But oh my gosh, Sam, we have a legendary announcement. Everybody pay attention. Sam Fan has changed his name to Cole J Fan. No way. So now it's no longer Sam Fan. It is actually Cole J Fan. So that is really awesome. That is, I mean, what can I say? Cole J Fan. That is spectacular. Wow, what are you fishing for? Kristen, I am fishing for largemouth bass is what we're going for. But we're gonna have to see what we can get though, because there are pike in here as well. I'm back. Carter, welcome back. Are you in a lake? I'm in a lake. It's called Circle Lake, but to be honest with you, it's more of a little pond kind of thing. Have you been to New York? I have been to New York, actually. I've been to the city of New York as well as the state of New York. Pretty cool. I also went fishing in the state of New York, but unfortunately I didn't catch anything, but I wasn't there for long. Lucas Gaming Activities, hi. Hello, Lucas. What are you up to today? How are you doing? Nice. What is your PB? My PB largemouth is probably a few pounds, so I don't fish for them much, but smallmouth's about 5 pounds. How's the fishing today? It's been better, though that doesn't mean we're not having a good time. You know what I'm saying? But we are doing our best out here, kind of. I missed one earlier at the very, very start of the day. JP from the cottage checking in? JB? Right on. JV checking in. Way to be here. What was 5 pounds? I caught a smallmouth 5 pounds. That's my personal best bass anyways. You know the difference between a lake and a pond? I bet you do. Not the official difference. I mean, I'm looking at this little lake and I'm thinking it's just, you know, it's looking more like a pond due to its size. That's what I'm basing it off of. Sorry I have to go, but have a great day. Cole J Fan, formerly Sam Fan. Whoever Sam is just lost a fan, but we gained one, so it's all good. See you later, Sam Fan. Excuse me, Cole J Fan. Have a great day yourself. I'm glad you were able to stop in for a little bit today. No way. Yeah, it's a good day. I love trout. Trout are good. I don't catch many trout myself. There's a fly on the camera. There was a fly on the camera. Can't have that. Do you like fishing? I really do enjoy fishing myself. I really do. Cole, what is a good fish to catch League City, Texas? To catch in League City, Texas. Texas, I've always heard Texas has good bass in it. I don't know if that's true. Charles is dipping out. See you later. Glad you're able to stop in. This is a disaster. Get my rods out here. Where are the bass at, though, is my question. What's your favorite bass bait? It's a good question. I'm gonna go fish. See you later. Right on, Charles. Wish you good luck, my friend. Try to catch some tanks. Big fish. I'm looking for a big fish. Lake Ontario. This lake is not the greatest lake I've ever been to in my life, to be honest. Circle Lake is full of weeds, top to bottom. It's just crazy out here. Charles says, wait, what's going on, Charles? I'm staying for a little bit? Right on. Right on, I'm glad. I'm glad. Maybe I'll catch a fish since you're staying here. What are you using? Well, if you can see it through all the weeds I just caught, I am using, just pause for the cause here, I just need to get it. I'm using a weedless brush hog. Look at that beauty. I'm sure that will go. Ice Main has subscribed. Welcome, Ice Main. Maybe we'll try out here a little bit, let it sink out there. Okay, good stuff. Maybe they're hanging on the edge of the weeds, perhaps. Thanks for subscribing though. Any advice for a new bass fisherman? There's lots of advice. It really depends on your scenario. So what I would recommend is there's a link in my YouTube channel. If you click on my YouTube channel, in the channel description at the top, there's a link to join. You can join the Real Insiders Network to be part of a group of people and myself. And through there, you can learn more about fishing through a specific channel. It's a private Discord server. You can join that. Ask all kinds of questions. I, as well as anybody else, will get back to you with any answers to your questions. You can learn everything you want through there, as well as get exclusive perks, exclusive giveaways, and all kinds of things. So if you want, hop in there and you can learn whatever it is you want to learn. What is your PB bass? About a 5 pound smallmouth is my PB. Okay, right on, my friend. No trolling motor, just your dad slaving away. It's just a nice relaxing paddle we're doing here. But yeah, there's no trolling motor or anything of the sort. Cool, my dad has his own tackle company, his own bait company. Really? What's it called? Maybe you can sponsor one of my live streams. Wouldn't that be something, eh? Wouldn't that be something? Thanks, no problem. I'm here to help you, man. Ask any questions you got, and I'll help you out the best I can. That's what we're here for. Where are you fishing? I am in North Bay in a little lake called Circle Lake, which is more of a little circular pond. But Dimitri said hi, welcome in here. PDX Plains said hi. Cole, my dad has his own bait company. That is sick. If he's interested, if he'd like to. Bassin with Brad, how do I join the Discord? It's a good question, because everybody should be joining the Discord. It's actually really cool. We're doing some really amazing things in there. But how do I join? Simply all you have to do is click on my channel and go to the link that's in my about section. There's a link in there. Click the link. That'll bring you to where you need to go. For $10 a month, which is the same price as a bargain crankbait, bargain bin crankbait, really. And that helps me, do spontaneous giveaways and things like that within the Discord to make it really an amazing fishing community. But as far as the bait company goes, if he's interested in sponsoring one of my live streams or something, absolutely, I'm interested in that. So, send me some baits if you want, and I'll, and of course the name of, but anyway, if you want to, my email is in my channel description, so head in there if you want to do something with that. But absolutely, that'd be pretty cool. Come fishing in Brazil? Brazil would be a cool place to fish. What kind of fish are you catching in Brazil? Sorry, I have to leave. Not a problem. Luca, not a problem, Luca. You know what? I'm glad you stopped in. I'm glad you were here for a little while. And I mean, I'll catch you later. Thanks for being here. I'm back. Nicholas is back. Welcome back, Nicholas. We still haven't caught anything, but we are working on it. What are you fishing for? Largemouth bass is the target species. Garrett said hi. Garrett, welcome into here. Maybe you'll give us some good luck here. We're in need of some good luck. Bye. See you later, Luca. Thanks for being here. Broden Hernandez is in the chat yet again. Good luck today. Thank you very much. Thank you for being around, joining into the stream yet again. We're here to stay. Right on. Love it, my friend. I'm glad. So am I. As long as I'm here, I'll be hanging out with all of you, trying to catch bass. I mean, if we get a bass, we're gonna need to have some sort of celebration. I just started fishing. You just started fishing, like in your life, you mean, or like at a certain location? If you just started fishing, I went on my first fishing trip last week. How did you do, the real Dan? How did you do? Please let me know. Good luck. I like Bran. Thank you very much for the good luck wishes. Even a clover in there. That's some real luck. No problem. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna watch every stream. Broden, that is some serious dedication. That is some serious dedication. You know, we just had, I don't know if, Broden, I don't know if you remember Sam Fan from the last stream, but he changed his name to Cole J Fan. Can you believe that? Pretty remarkable. But Broden, I'm really glad to have people just like you hanging out. That's why I'm doing this, to attract a community just like that. So please shout out, I just subscribed. Next level. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. Welcome in here, Nicholas. I like your live stream. Thanks, Nicholas. If you'd like to, you can actually subscribe for free and be a part of any other ones. So absolutely, there you go. Did you catch anything yet? Not yet, but we're working on it. You caught anything yet? It's too bad. You know, I'd like to be able to answer yes to some of these questions here. Where are you fishing at? I'm in North Bay at the current moment in Ontario, Canada. Bike Stunts, Fishing Edits, Videos, and Games has subscribed. Welcome to Cole J Fishing Adventures. Personally, welcome in here. No problem. I watched a lot of your videos last night. Right on. Thanks, Broden. I saw some of your comments in there. Pretty good stuff. I love to see that. I caught a 7-pound goldfish. No lie, I could take a photo and send it, and I would sub, and I would subscribe. Nicholas, if you caught a 7-pound goldfish, is that possible? What kind of, like the goldfish I'm thinking of swim around in the little fish bowls, you know what I mean? But I'm sure there must be a bigger species of goldfish, but yeah, we're gonna need some photographic evidence of that. Good question. Broden, I have a quick question for you personally. Which one of my videos did you like the most, or which ones did you enjoy? The one I just made, the fishing challenge with my cousin in the kayak. That was a good video. I really liked making that one. I really liked being a part of that one. So let me know if you like that one. And if you haven't seen that video by now, I mean, I'd go check it out because it was a pretty fun time. Do you ever catch to eat? Not really. Unless I'm doing obviously like a deliberate catch and cook, which rarely happens. I pretty much never do. It's just kind of catch and release and, you know, hanging out with that. But I love the kayak ones, man. The kayak ones are fun. There's a whole different vibe to a kayak fishing journey. But yeah, I like filming them too, as long as it's not too windy, of course. The wind really puts a damper on the day. It's windy out there. It is a bit windy. It is. It's certainly not as calm as it might be nice to see, but yeah. What is the fishing? The fishing is, what is it? It's good. The fishing's good. It's all right. Still having a good time though. What's the biggest fish you ever caught? Ever caught was a 34.5-inch pike we had. I'd watched a lot of them, and I'd say my favorite one was the new one. Right on. I like that one too. It is really nice. I really enjoyed making that one, editing that one. If you haven't seen that one, head over and check it out, because it is a good one. What's your favorite type of fish to eat? You know, like I said earlier, I'm not too picky. I don't mind any fish, like pike, kind of whatever. I'm not gonna, yeah, pretty much anything. Walleye's good though. Walleye's good, pike's good. A lot of people like walleye, it is a good fish. Where's the dynamite? Wherever they sell the dynamite, I haven't picked any up. The Balling Boy says hi. Welcome in here. Do you sell merchandise? I don't, but I do have this pretty cool hat. If you're interested in winning a hat like this, everybody should be subscribed by now. I'm doing a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and maybe I can include a hat for anybody who wants one of them. Just, you know, just to have. I think it's pretty cool. What's your PB? You're really entertaining and positive-minded, and no one is like that anymore. You're a real one, man. You're a really great man. Well, thank you very much, Broden. You know, I try to be. I'm trying to just, you know, be out here and hang out, be positive, you know what I'm saying? Because I think going on here and being negative would just be, it wouldn't be a good time, you know what I mean? I'm trying to have a good time. You're at 2.2K subs. Wow, right on. Right on. Subscribe to be a part of the 2.2, and I'm still doing a giveaway. So if you subscribe right now, I'm gonna have to release a video soon with all the details, and you can win yourself some free fishing gear. But yeah, so subscribe for that. If you want to be a part of even more of the channel, join the Real Insiders Network and become part of a fishing community of people, like-minded, positive people, and myself. You can learn all kinds of things, win some things, and be a part of the inside group of Cole J Fishing Adventures. It's a pretty fun place in there. Cyber Anime just subscribed. Right on, love to see it. Welcome in here. It's a nice place to be, I think. It is a nice place to be. I love it, man. Keep up the hard work and grind and catch tanks. I'd love to do that last part right now. 99 likes on the live stream. We need to get that to 100. We need to get that to 100. Who's going to be the 100th like? You're going to have a lucky day, whoever likes next. My dad caught a 30-pound alligator fish. Alligator fish? What is an alligator fish? Like an alligator gar? I don't even know. I've never heard of an alligator fish before. Like, absolutely. Bike stunts, fishing edits, and video games. Suggest everybody like the stream. Now we're up over 100 likes. 107 likes, as a matter of fact. Fantastic. Don't we all? Don't we all? I liked. Right on. Love to hear it. 100 likes. V undercover. We certainly are. Isn't it just fantastic? This is great. What a great day. What a great day. Now all we need to make this day absolutely perfect is a largemouth bass. Don't you think? I don't know. Out there? Maybe. You know what? I'll take a pike. I'll take a pike right now. Also got my girlfriend to subscribe to you, by the way. Love it, Broden. Love how you're recruiting others as well. That's fantastic. Thanks very much for that. The bass normally near the trees. Yeah, you know what? This is a really grassy lake. And so, yeah, I think I do. Thanks for that tip. I don't know if the top water is going to work either, though, to be honest. Will you make merch in the future? I might. If there's enough people that want it, right? I could. My screen just went brighter again. That's nice. I can see. But as far as merch go, I might release some in the future. But you know, stay tuned for that. I might get some out there, but we'll see. There's no plan against it, I would say. I really miss fishing. I can't because of medical stuff. Yeah, you know, fishing's really, it's a nice time, especially, at least you can hang out here with me, and we can have a good time. Go fish the bank slow. Yeah, you know what? Jeez. I almost threw myself out the boat there. Goodness gracious. Fish I calm. Wise. So quiet and heals the soul. Honestly, you know, it's really nice out here. And usually, Joe, I am in an area that isn't so, not that this place is populated, there's no one else on here, but I'm in the middle of North Bay right now, and typically, there's a fly. Typically, I stay in more remote areas, and it's really peaceful out there, because all you can hear is, you know, the sound of the outdoors. I mean, fishing is calm, it is. Fishing's a really nice thing. What type of lure are you using? I'm using this brush hog right now. Using a brush hog. That's what I'm going with. Cast towards the grass. There's grass everywhere. But I think maybe though, shallow might be the play, because oh, something just surfaced right there. Something just jumped right in front of me. I go to, what's that? Grass probably. I missed something. I gotta go to bed. Good night, guys. Good night. Cyber Anime, new subscriber. Have a great night. Why is your camera buffering so much? Is it? I hope not, Mike. I hope not. I have 4 bars of service here. We should be okay. I hope. Is there trout in the lake? I'm not actually sure. Will you make merch in the future? I might. We'll have to see. You'll have to keep updated with that, but I might for sure. It definitely isn't out of the picture, but I also have these cool hats. But if you want a cool hat, I mean, you know, let me know. We might be able to figure something out. But in the future I will. Eventually, I will go live now when I go fishing, if I know how to. Right on, Nicholas. You know, going live is pretty fun. You get to hang out with all these nice people in here. You know, just chat and see what's going on. But biking to a pond right now. Can't comment, but I'm still listening. Right, hopefully you have better luck than me. Not that I'm having bad luck, it's just neutral luck, because we're not getting anything. But you know what? We're gonna get there together. We're gonna get there. You need 100+ subs to go live, last I remember. Actually, now it must be changed by now, because now the requirements are only that you need 50, and you need to have a verified account. So I think it's just 50 subscribers, and then you need to be verified, and then there's some 24-hour period of something, but it's just 50 now. So that's we're better than we used to be. Are you Elon Musk's son? You look like you have his genes. I'm not at all. Hi, Fishing with Manu. Welcome in here. How are you doing today, mate? Is that a dock runner? It is, actually. You got it right on. This is the dock runner from a local Canadian Tire. Good afternoon, 578 PA Angler. Good afternoon to you too. Welcome back in here. I am from Iranian Fighter. Where are you from? I am from Canada, Ontario. Northern Ontario, Canada. Pretty nice place. Good Life Farmer said hi. Welcome in. Good Life Farmer. What's going on with you today? Remember me from yesterday? Just Liam? I do absolutely remember you from yesterday. You were there to watch me catch those small. They were nice 16-inch pike. Sorry, my device keeps lagging. So if you said something to my previous question, but if you haven't seen it in my question, are you making merch in the future? I am. To answer your question again, I will be in the future, most likely. It's not out of the question, but as far as right now, I don't know, but in the future, yeah. So, you know, subscribe and stay tuned, and we'll see what happens. But eventually. How's it going today? It's pretty good. You know, it's pretty good. Good Life Farmer, I'm from South Africa. Right on. Nice to see you from South Africa. Welcome to North Bay, Circle Lake. Dude, you're jacked. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciate the comment there. I went fishing and caught for 2 hours and caught nothing. Well, you know what, Nicholas? I'm on 1 hour and 10 minutes and I caught nothing. And so we are in a similar situation, you and I. And it's okay, you know, because, you know, are we really here for the fish? I saw a quote. Let me share a quote with you. I saw a quote the other day that says, most people fish their whole lives without realizing that it's not even the fish that they're after. And I thought, isn't that just wise? And it's very true. I'm currently snagged on some grass here. But it is true. Like, I'm currently out here to fish, but not specifically for the fish. Like, I'm not gonna leave today disappointed if I don't catch anything. Just not gonna hang out, you know. You might catch something, I might. It's very, as if I missed, oh, my line broke. Okay, cool. my line broke. So now it's almost like a sign to switch lures. So on that note, what are we thinking for next lure since I've broke off? It's very, very too bad. What rod do you like to use? You know what? I like to use this dock runner for right now. Normally though, I use like a 7-foot bait casting rod for something like this, but which better, jigging or spinning? I'm not a huge fan of jigging myself. I just find it to be, you know, there's no fish, it's a little more on the boring side, but it can be fun. Can you show us your tackle box? Good question. Here's all my gear. Here's everything we got. Why using a bait caster open reels is so much better? You know, Mike, I love a good open reel. Like you say, that's the one I'm currently using right now, actually. But bait casters are nice too. They have their time and their place. Both of them do. Okay, not that. I have these jigs. I don't know, what would you buy if you were a beginner? Like as far as lures go? You know what I would do if I was a beginner? I would join the Reel Insiders Network. And I would ask questions in there, and I would master fishing through good questions and good community of people. And myself to personally assist you through the journey. That's what I would do, myself. I'm 63 and I still remember the smell of my dad's wooden tackle box. Not a bad smell, just woody. Yeah, you know what? That's really cool. You know, some of those older tackle boxes there, good stuff. How do I join the Reel Insiders Network? Great question. How to join the Reel Insiders Network, in case you don't know, you would go into my channel, right? So there's a link in my channel about section. Click the link, it'll send you to where you sign up. It's a private Discord server. You join in there and you can be part of the Insiders Network and learn all kinds of things and perhaps win all kinds of things and learn all kinds of things. It's a great place to be. So that's how you go ahead and do that. Try a spinnerbait. Remember me? Kato, I do remember you. I remember your name. You've been in the stream before. I know that is for sure. Welcome back. But okay. So should I try a top water? Should I do a top water? I'm gonna run a pole. Start a poll. Just bear with me here. Top water. Okay. Someone said yeah. Okay, I just put a poll up. Yes, run a frog. Okay, this poll should be pretty unanimous then. 8 votes out of 100%. Yeah. 11 votes. 1 person said no. Unanimous decisions. Top water is good, maybe. It could be. Okay. Well, I think it's pretty much settled. Now we just need to decide what lure I have. 13 votes for top water. Jackson said hi. Welcome. I'm going to Buffalo. Going fish on the 27th. If you know what? Fishing on the 27th. Good stuff. What kind of top water you got? I'm at the pond. Okay. Living. Oh, I missed it. Living Rural is at the pond. Congratulations for making it there. I hope you catch some good fish. Are you going to continue to fish to be on the stream? We can fish together. That would be pretty cool. I'm your biggest fan. Well, you do have a #1 with a crown there next to you, so that seems to check out. Seems to be about right. Jackson looking for a whopper plopper. Okay, here's the idea. Here's topwater bait #1. We're gonna end this poll because it's clear. So I have this. 20 votes, 90% said yes. We're gonna go with that. So I have this. It's a frog. It's kind of like a whopper plopper, but I'm not leaving stream until my girlfriend makes me. There you go, man. Way to be a part of the fishing journey. Me and you together. What are you going for? I'm going for bass. So there's that. That's #1. Also, I have this spook here. What are we thinking of this? I love fishing. Miguel, so do I. Welcome here. Welcome into this lovely fishing area. Subscribe now to be part of the journey. Here is a commercial. So take 1 second out of your day. This is not me reading to you, by the way. take 1 second out of the day, hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, and please hit that like button. Your support is appreciated. There you go. That is some good advice. I think that's a great idea. Spook is good. Spooks are good. Go along the banks with the frog or plopper. I fish with my brother, my dad, and my sister. Right on, Miguel. That sounds like a good time. I fish with my dad right now. We're having a grand old day. Fish love the sound of that bait. This one here. Bentley caught a 4-pounder yesterday. Right on. I use worms a lot and I catch huge bass. One time I caught a 5-pound bass. That would break my personal best myself. Okay. Also, that's not it. Here. We also have another frog like this in the same different color though. My girlfriend got a smallie. Right on. So you're already catching fish then. Must be a good spot. I'm a trout fisherman. Right on, Jackson. What time are you streaming until? I'm not entirely sure. You know, I'd really like to be able to say that I'm going to stay here until I catch a fish. But I'd like to catch a fish soon. I also have, I might be live later on trying a different lake if this one doesn't work out. We'll have to see though. Good luck today. Hope you catch some big fish and have a good time doing it. I'm going to have a good time regardless. But I do hope we catch some good fish. Look at this. So basically it's between the spook and it's between that frog. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I think the frog. I think the frog is a good plan. Just because it's easier to fish. Frog, right on. We're gonna go with the frog. Just throw a Senko. I was throwing a Senko for the last like hour and 10 minutes with no luck. Everybody's saying frog. Right. Well, we're gonna go with the frog then. Looks like it's buzzbait is always a winner, by the way. It is. I don't have any buzzbaits with me. I had one a little while ago, but of course it's I ended up losing the buzzbait. Can you believe it? Yeah, so it's gone. You catching gators? I'm trying not to. There's no gators around here, so I should be okay. Just got a huge flathead. Nice. I don't think I've ever caught a flathead in my life. But one of these days. Trout love spinners. That's what I've heard. I'm not a big trout guy myself, Jackson, but I've heard they love spinners myself. What's your PB? My PB bass is about 5-pound smallmouth, which there's room for improvement there, I know, but we're working on it. I go ocean fishing and I caught a Dorado 30-pounder when I was 8. How do you catch a fish that big when you're 8? I'd love a 30-pounder. In Britain, trout are popular. Right on. Yeah, there's lots of trout lakes around here too. You just gotta find them. That's empty. There we go. We got some more leaders. We gotta put leaders on because there's pike in here. Have you ever? Must actually press send too soon from Carter. The rest of the question is missing. You ever caught a largemouth? I actually caught a largemouth just this morning in a smaller, it's not a smaller lake, a bigger lake down south a little ways. I do fly and spin fishing. That's cool. You know what? Fly fishing seems pretty cool. I saw someone fly fishing out where I was fishing this morning, and I thought to myself, you know, wouldn't it be cool to give that a good solid go? What fish did you catch? This morning, I caught some rock bass and I caught some largemouth, but today so far, we have yet to boat a fish. But together, we're getting there. We're making these lure decisions together. We are getting there. But it's very fun. It is fun. I'm having a good time. Okay, let's tie this on there. Let me just focus up and tie this. She got another bass. Me 0, her 2. Well, I'm at 0 with you, so at least we're in the same situation. It could be worse, you know, I could be up 2 as well, and then you'd be really down. But... So the line just snapped off. The line just snapped, so I'm gonna have to retie, but... Buzzbait, I lost my only buzzbait like a little while ago. I no longer have a buzzbait, but anyway. It's okay. Have you accidentally caught a snapping turtle? I actually have before in my life. I have, wait, have I? Actually, I don't know if I personally have. My cousin has though, when I was fishing with him, so it kind of counts, maybe. I actually can't recall if I have personally or not. Yeah, Owen caught the same snapping turtle twice. Really unfortunate. So then we moved spots after that. Can you give me a shout out? Well, are you subscribed? That's the real question. Okay, our leader's tied on. Do we have a knife in the boat we could perhaps use? What state am I in? I'm in Ontario, Canada, where I'm catching fish. That's actually a lie. Where I'm fishing in North Bay. Yes, you are subscribed? Right on. Bass Daddy 225. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being subscribed. Welcome. Yes, I'm subbed. Good stuff. Canada, that's not America. This is not America. This is Ontario in Canada. Peter, I am in Canada. Jackson subscribed? Right on, Jackson. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to the journey. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe once we hit 150 likes, that's when I'll start catching fish. There's only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out. I made my girlfriend kiss a fish better than catching one myself. Well, now you're at 2-1 then, by the sounds of it. We'll count that as a win for you. I subscribe right now. Scary Larry has subscribed. Love to see it. Welcome here. Do you guys ever twist? Do you guys ever? I do not look like Elon Musk. I don't get the resemblance. I think that's a complete fallacy. I thought they spoke Canadian in Canada. How do you learn English? So English, Canadian is a nationality, not a language. Hope that clears things up. English is a Canadian language. I subscribed and liked. Wow, good stuff. You know, that's what we're really after right there. Subscribe and like. So if you like fishing, and if you're watching this stream right now and you like fishing, you know, subscribe for free. Just like some other folks in the chat. I'll take one. Right on, absolutely. It's 2-1. You know, because it is a win. It is a win for you, right? So I'm back again. Nicholas is back again. Nicholas is stopping in all day. Do you ever like to sit around with friends and talk about your driver's license? Not typically. That's not a typical day for me anyway. Brother, is there a sturgeon? I think we're free of sturgeon in this lake. I don't think we have any in here. Spinner, it's real. There's a lot of weeds in here, so I'm thinking like, also saw a fish jump earlier. So I'm thinking between the fish jumping and the heavy vegetation, I'm thinking that topwater might be the move. Especially in places like this where the weeds are just below the surface, you know what I mean? What are you using to fish? I'm using like a topwater. I'll show you when I get it in here. It's like a topwater propelling frog kind of thing. It's pretty cool. Take a look. It's also weeds on the end, but that's okay. What have you caught today? Good question, Davey. I will tell you that I have caught nothing so far, but that's okay. Let's not panic. I think together we can definitely get some fish in the boat. I just switched to a frog, so we're gonna see how that's going. You're my favorite streamer that's on right now. Oh, I love to hear that, Nicholas. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're a viewer to this stream here. Glad you're part of the fishing adventure. Maybe you'll give me some good luck. We're fishing the same spot, but she's catching all the fish. Dude, what's going on here? We need to step up our game, I think. Each of us. When did you start streaming? According to my timer, it's been 85 minutes, which you know, it could be better as far as fish numbers go, but it's okay. It's all good. We're gonna get there. That's certainly not the way we're gonna get it done. Yikes. There we go. Also, I'm fishing with this 3-foot rod, so that's interesting. My friend, subscribe to you. Right on, Nicholas. Thanks for getting, thanks for spreading the word about Cole J Fishing Adventures. It's really good to hear. If you catch a fish in the next 4 minutes, I will subscribe to you. Okay, backyard bassin'. I see how it is. I'll try. I'll try my very best. That's all we can do, you know. Big Mike said hi. Welcome here, Big Mike. If you can help me catch a fish. I have 4 minutes to catch a fish, and then Backyard Bassin is gonna subscribe to the channel. Good luck out there. Thank you, Manuel. Try a walker? I could. You know, a walker though takes a lot of focus, which I don't have a ton of right now. So it's nice to be able to fish with this frog where I can just like retrieve it and give it pauses here and there. It's really shallow right here though. What's the rarest fish you've ever caught? That's a good question. You know what? I'm really not too sure what the rarest fish I've caught is. I don't catch really rare fish. They're all pretty common. I think that's the issue I'm facing. I subscribed. Eggy has subscribed. Welcome to the adventure. I'm really glad you're here. Everybody who subscribed, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, and I'm really glad you're here to be able to be a part of this journey. I respect from Iraq. Right on. Nice to see you from Iraq. We don't have bass? Really? So you just have trout then, Jackson. What time is it over there, Nicholas? It is almost 6 o'clock. Wow, time just flew by. You know, time goes, you know, they say time flies when you're having a good time, you know? I'm having a good time. Having a great time. Hooked myself. Living rural. Not only are you down 2-1, he's also hooked himself. Well, I can't say the same for myself, but I hope no hooks come my way. Goodness gracious, sounds like you're having a hell of a time over there. It is 2:56 over there. What? What are you doing awake? I mean, you're watching this legendary stream. That's okay. It's okay. It's all good. But that is quite late. In Hull, it is 11 p.m. 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're 5 hours ahead of me then. Right on. Bass Fishing 1121 has subscribed. Love to hear it. So you must like fishing then. Everybody who likes fishing must be subscribed. Where are you fishing at? Like state, country? Backyard Bassin. I am I'm in Canada, Ontario, on a little lake called Circle Lake in North Bay. On a real note, she's happy, so it's a win. That is very true, you know? Because even if you're winning, you might be losing, if you know what I mean. It's true. It's true. Sometimes you can just sit back and win on a different level. I'm there, right there with you. Lisa said hi. How are you doing? It's the best stream I ever watched. Wow. It's the best stream I ever watched. I hope you guys grow a lot in subscribers. So guys, make sure to like and subscribe. Bike stunts, fishing edits, and video games. I really appreciate that comment. And if everybody's hearing this right now, he's letting you know that it's a good idea to subscribe and like. But seriously, I really appreciate that comment. I'm glad you're here. Nice, I'm close by there. Really? We had someone earlier say he was gonna show up, but he was just joking, I guess. But it would have been fun. Someone watching the stream comes and shows up at Circle Lake. That would be a crazy day. Catching anything? Not yet. Not yet, but we're working. I will never unsubscribe to you. Nicholas, thank you for that vow. Thank you for vowing to always be part of the adventure. And I am tangled right now. My line is stuck. What are you using? I would show you, but I need to figure this out. There we go. I'm using a little frog. Any luck? Not yet, but together we are going to get there. I think as soon as we get to 150 likes, we're gonna start catching them. That's just my prediction, but of course there's only one way to find that out for sure. There's only one way to know. Nicholas must be Greek with that last name, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'm fishing too. Chase is also fishing. Any luck today, Chase? What are you trying to catch? I'm trying to catch largemouth bass or pike, whatever I can get my hands on. At this point, I'm just targeting fish as a whole, since it's been a long time without anything. Well, actually, I haven't caught anything today to break the news to you. But, you know, we are getting there. There's a fly on my screen. My apologies. It's 11 o'clock. Good Lord. Where are you that it's 11 o'clock? What pound line are you using? Great question. This is... I'm inclined to say that it's like 10-pound line. I'm inclined to say it's 10-pound line, which can be a bit sketchy, but it's what we're working with, you know. It's what we're working with. I think I'm about to go fishing. Right on. I think you should. You can go fishing. Some other people in this stream are fishing at the same time as they're fishing with me. We're all fishing as a group, you know. Pretty cool stuff. Hey, can I ask you a question? Of course you can. Drop your question in. I will do my best to answer it if it's within my scope of knowledge. It's hard having a... Throw that near the grass line. That's a good piece of advice. It's probably where they are. It's probably where they are. What's your favorite thing to eat / catch? Fisherman Liam said hi. Welcome, Fisherman Liam. My favorite thing to eat or catch? I like catching bass. Especially right now I'm fishing for largemouth, which normally I don't do since I'm from a place where there's no largemouth. So right now I'm gonna say largemouth would be my #1. But to eat though, I'm really not picky, kind of whatever. You can't fish anything with this string. You can't fish anything with this string. I'll be happy if you catch a little fish. Me too, Nicholas. I'm on the same page. Have you caught anything? I hate to say that I have not. But I'll tell you, with every cast, my odds increase. And so if we just stick around long enough, we'll get one in the boat, I'm sure. I love fishing. Fisherman Liam, if you love fishing, this is a fantastic place to be. I'm glad you're in here right now. And since you're here, subscribe and join the adventure for now and forever. And we all love fishing around here. Well, I certainly love fishing. I can't speak for everybody, but get an orange or yellow spinnerbait. Is that an ultralight? It is. It's a 3-foot rod. I just thought I'd test it out for no reason. Liam, subscribe. Fisherman Liam, welcome in here. This lovely community of fine individuals. An orange or yellow spinnerbait. I have, I don't know if I brought any spinnerbaits with me. I kind of brought light tackle since I'm just heading up here for a couple days, and I'm going back, and then I'm coming back out. But I'll bring some more stuff with me next time I head out. Living Rural is up a fish. 3mm minnow with my hat. Let's go. Dude, what is happening over there? Let's see the bait though. I'm using this topwater frog. See, it like spins and stuff. That's the idea. I'm normally from Poland. Try fishing there. Perhaps. What kind of fish are you catching in Poland? My PB is a 2.5-pound trout. What kind of trout did you catch? Hope you catch some. Fisherman Liam, I hope so too. I wholeheartedly agree. That was odd. I hope I catch some myself. Owen Campbell says, catch anything? No, I didn't, Owen Campbell. Let's point something out. Now, I'm not going to blame Owen Campbell entirely. It could be up to my fishing abilities and my focus. But Owen Campbell is the individual who actually recommended I go here. So Owen said he's caught fish in here before, which he showed me photographic evidence. So I have no reason to speak against it. But as far as for me, I don't know, reel slower. Perhaps. You know what happens, Jackson, is I get distracted, you know what I mean? So what happens is I take my attention away from the fishing and I focus on people like this. Don't say that you're great. Don't say that you're great. Well, thank you, Fisherman Liam. I much appreciate that. I really do. And you know, we're gonna get some fish together. Yeah, if you want to see me catch loads of fish, between me and my cousin Owen, who was just in the chat earlier, we caught 20 fish in our kayaks in my latest video. So if you're subscribed, as soon as the live stream is concluded, you can go over there and you know, check it out. Watch me catch some fish for real. I'm just trying out new lakes with all of you. I look up to you. Can I be a mod? Perhaps. You know, in the future, I'm gonna have to look for mods and stuff. Most likely, eventually, it'll be somebody from the Real Insiders Network. So if you wanna become an insider to that for all sorts of amazing opportunities and cool things, go into my channel about section and check out the Real Insiders Network. It's a private Discord server. You can join in there, be part of the community, and have some cool stuff happening in there. So check it out. Show me your boat. I can show you a little bit. Look, it's a nice canoe. It's a nice canoe. It does the job very well. It's been around for many fishing journeys and many more to come. Hopefully with all of you. I got a huge catfish today. In my ride, almost broke. Tanner, at least you got him in, okay? At least you didn't lose him. You didn't break anything. I hope everything's good. Sounds like a good day. Easton said hi. Welcome, Easton. How are you doing today? Jonathan, how are you doing? Yeah, you know what? We must get some soon. It's kind of windy though, and so I just don't know. Should I just switch up rods completely? Should I throw a spoon? Yeah. I think I might just try. Eli says, I love your channel. Thank you very much for being here. May as well be subscribed, and you can be part of all future adventures. Be part of a group of people that all love fishing as well. I certainly love fishing. Thomas, I subbed. Can you give me a shout out? Thomas, thank you very much for subscribing and being here. Shout out to you, my friend, and shout out to everybody else who has subscribed or is already a current subscriber. Thank you all for being here. If you want to catch a pike, a spoon is the best. I might do it. For the first time, we're putting down the 3-foot rod and we're bringing out this pike rig. So this is an Abu Garcia Jordan Lee bait casting rod. I don't know if you care about that kind of thing. What is your PB? We've got to get some pike on this. That'd be sick. My PB is a 34.5-inch pike and a 5-pound smallmouth bass. What pound test is on that pole? This is 40-pound braid. So we are not messing around with this. Attached on the end of that is a wire leader. And then at the end of that, there's a spoon. So we're kind of out deeper now and try to get some pike that are maybe kind of lurking on the edge of the weeds, but it's all Owen's fault. You haven't caught anything yet. We mustn't blame Owen, because you know what, I bet you any money, if Owen were here in the canoe, he would be catching fish and I wouldn't. So I don't know. You still fake fishing? I have never faked fishing before, ever, and I never will. This is all completely authentic. What is your favorite fish to catch? I love catching bass. I love catching pike. I just like catching fish in general. But you know, bass are always really fun. I heard that pike are really hard to catch. I don't have them down here. Well, I'll tell you what, where I'm from, pike are extremely common and active in my region. If you want to see some serious pike fishing days, check out my most recent video. Me and my cousin Owen tore it up out in the water. Tore it up out in the water? Whatever the past tense is. Real slower? Yeah, I probably should. Thanks for the reminder. Seriously, because I get distracted, you know what I'm saying? Tanner just subscribed. Welcome, Tanner. Welcome to the adventure. Thanks for being here. We're almost at 150 likes as well. I think 150 likes is when we're gonna start catching fish, but You know, of course, we'll have to see. Is it a strong fight, Jaden Smith? It is. Depends on the size of pike, obviously. I'm sure you could have assumed that. Some pike fight really hard, other pike really don't. But hopefully I can get one in here. I can show you what kind of thing we're doing here. Carp, trout, perch, salmon. Please respond. Can I have a shout out, please? Nicholas Blazkowski. Shout out to you, my friend, for being here, being a subscriber. Today I caught a 15-pound carp. That's a good sized carp. That's a good sized carp. Never caught a carp in my life. Fun fact. Did you catch anything yet? I hate to break the news, but no. However, we're on a different pattern now. We're on a different pattern. We're now using this instead of the 3-foot rod. And we are fishing a little bit deeper because there doesn't seem to be anything up shallow. Anchor your fake boat. This boat is 100% real. Take a look. I'm in a canoe currently. Broadcasting to you live from a canoe. Can I get a shout out? Are you subscribed? Those are the requirements. Now, of course, you could lie, but we mustn't lie, you know? Wow, enjoy? I will. I'm gonna try to catch some fish out here as fast as possible. What, do you have your phone on? I have my phone on a pole it's a pole that's clamped to the canoe, and it sticks out here with a little clamp on the end of it, which seems to be doing the job for me. I don't like you. All right, you know, you don't have to like me. It's all good. If you don't like me, I mean, there's other places you can be, of course. There's no one's forcing you to stay, Logan Ackerman. No one's forcing you to stay. So if you want to be part of this, then by all means. But anyway, I'll let you decide. I caught an 18-pound pike. Nicholas. You know what I would love? Exactly that right now. That's pretty risky. I know. Tanner, if you saw what I'm seeing right now, my phone is just suspending about 3 feet above the water. Pretty crazy. I will donate €5. Will you shout me out? I don't even think you can donate through here, which honestly I don't care about. I just want to be part of a group of people exactly like this. This is why I'm doing this. But Errol, thanks for being here, my friend. Hey, I love your rod. Thank you. So do I. Check this thing out. Do you have one like this? Abu Garcia. It's a pretty nice rod, I think. Opinion on reptiles and amphibians. I don't mind them. You know, sometimes they spook me here and there. If I come across a reptile and or an amphibian by surprise, they can take me off guard and I become spooked, but just briefly until I am aware with their, you know, surroundings. But, you know, if a frog jumps in front of me, I might be spooked. I caught a 10-pound channel catfish on my birthday. That's a good birthday. Jeez. You know, I'd love to catch a fish of some good size. I might get one. They are quite nice. Which lure did you end up using? Right now I'm using a spoon. It's a gold spoon. I used this in the last stream, and I did catch pike on the last stream, but you know, we'll have to see what we get. I've watched your channel for a long time, really, and now you're popping into the live. Love to see it, Eli. Love to see you've been a long time subscriber and viewer. Thanks for being here for the journey. OMG, you said my name right. Thank you so much. It's not a problem. Thank you for being here. I subscribed. Tanner has subscribed. We love to see that. 150 likes we just hit, which means that now, according to my calculations, the fish are going to be on. You know, I'm just trying to be optimistic here. Errol has subscribed. Thank you very much for that. My baitcaster has just backlashed, but I am unfazed. I am unfazed. Is that a Williams wobbler? It is. It's actually a gold Williams wobbler. I believe my girlfriend actually bought me this Williams wobbler, so it must be good luck. It must be. I just went fishing yesterday and I got 2 croakers. What does that mean? What is a croaker? New subscriber. Thank you very much for being part of this, my friend. my good friend. Your goal is to not catch fish that way. Your goal is to not catch fish. That's false. My goal is to, in fact, catch fish in the best way I can. Corker is a fish in Florida. Okay, cool. I've never heard of it. Is it a big fish? What is a croaker anyway? Exactly. 2.26K subscribers. Let's try to get him to 2.3. Why not? Let's do it. If we get to 2.3, you know, something's got to give. I'll tell you what. Random editor? Random editor, are you subscribed? Those are the requirements. Subscribe to the channel, and then you might receive a shout out. Also, here's a message to anybody who wants a shout out. If you're part of the Real Insiders Network, my private Discord server for everybody that wants to be a better fisherman and be part of something amazing, join into the Real Insiders Network. Link is in my channel about section. Join into that, where you'll be part of exclusive giveaways, all kinds of things. And if you complete challenges and interact with the chat, or just join the group, I will shout you out as being part of the group, right? So join in there and be part of the group, you know what I'm saying? It's a great place. I've been in the last 6 streams. Can I be modded? We're on. We're on with a tank. We're on with a tank. Get him in. Yeah! We did it. Zachary, to answer your question, if you want to be a mod, if I'm going to pick any moderators, it's going to be out of my private Discord server, the Real Insiders Network. So if you're part of there, I can perhaps do some screenings through there and find some good moderators. But do we have pliers? Ladies and gentlemen, we got a fish, okay? I just need, hold on, what does this say? Uh-oh, my finger's full of pike slime. Maybe you should pick a subscriber and do a shout at the end of your videos? Perhaps I will. Please shout me out I'm subscribed. Random editor at random editor. Thank you for being subscribed. I'm officially shouting you out for it. Just bear with me here. Here. Okay, we sent the pike back to get dealt with. We just need to get the hook out so we can show the camera. I told you that spoon, Tanner, you did. And your subscription to me, everybody who subscribed, you all gave me the energy and the power to get this fish. Your girlfriend must know how to pick a good lure. That's what I said earlier, eh? It must be good luck, and here it is. I have been liked and followed. Icon, thank you very much for being liked and followed. Look at this. Oh God. Who's with you? My dad is with me in the back of the boat. No! Nah! You all saw him, right? Because he's gone. If you've seen any of my previous videos, that would not be surprising to you. All of my videos, pretty much, every time I hold a pike, it seems to escape me. What did I miss? You just missed a nice pike. Come in the boat. And I just dropped it, which is just not surprising. I told you that you will catch something, Nicholas. You did. Everybody in here, we're 109 minutes into the stream, and we got our first one. Tell your dad I said hi. Tanner says hi. Tanner says hi. You just received a hi back from my dad, so he says hi back to you. Jimmy saw it, thank goodness. Can your dad say hi?
Hello, Tanner.
That was Eli actually who asked that.
Oh, hello, Eli.
Did you hear that? He said hi. He does exist. I'm backlashed. I need to plug in my phone. Emergency. Hey, can I pass my bag? That's nice. Okay, I have this microfiber towel here. If Owen Campbell's in the chat, he'll love the fact that I'm using this towel. I got this out of my scale kit, which of course I lost the scale kit out the back of my truck, but that's okay. Okay, current situation. I love fishing. Clayton, you love fishing. I love fishing. We love fishing. Become a subscriber today. If you want to go, excuse me, if you want to go the extra mile, join in the Real Insiders Network and become part of the Insiders Network. Hi to your dad. Nicholas says hi.
Hello.
Right on. My dad's becoming... Dad, you're becoming an internet sensation. Lovely. Oh. Tanner loves fishing as well. We all do. If you like fishing, you know, subscribe and be a part of this fishing community. What if I don't have Discord? That's okay. You can always just download it. I mean, Discord's completely free itself. So if you want to, you know, just head to the App Store or whatever, you can download Discord and then, you know, you can connect from there. But it's easy as that. Easy as that. And then it'll just link up as soon as you, wow, I just nailed that, Doc. As soon as you sign up to that, you'll automatically be redirected and you'll be part of the Insiders Network. Become an insider. W Dad, it absolutely, he is. He's a fantastic character, truly. Will you live stream tomorrow, Eli? It's not gonna be likely. I'll be working tomorrow, and then I've got more work to do after, but it's okay because I will donate 1,000 if you shout me out. I'll tell you what, there's no donations set up in here because I'm just trying to hang out with my friends. But if you're subscribed, EM27, if you're subscribed, I mean, I'll shout you out. Why not? Everybody gets subscribed. Join the Real Insiders Network. You'll get an even better shout out and recognition in there. Hey, keep up the good work, man. You're doing great. Well, thank you very much, Roblox player. Thank you very much. I'm glad you think that. I've been fishing since I was 4. Right on. How old are you now, Tanner? I am currently 19. Why does everybody want to see my dad? You don't want to be seen, do you? I'm seriously snagged in some weeds. We're all good though. It's coming out. I just got all the weeds in the whole lake. Wow. Check this out. That was heavy to reel back in. Can we see your dad? Yeah. You know, my dad is just hanging out, just paddling. And so there you go. If you want to see my dad, that's a good thing. If you want to see my dad, he is in my YouTube videos as the paddler / netman. Okay, and he's got some serious net skills as well as paddling skills, and so check it out in the YouTube videos. You'll see him in there. He is a great man. Check him out. Do you use bait casters a lot? I use them fairly often, but between spinning reels and bait casters, I use them probably half and half, I'd say. Please, what happened, Nicholas? Did I miss something? Tanner's 12 and he's been fishing since he's 4. So he's been fishing for 8 years. Right on, Tanner. So Tanner's been fishing for 8 years. Right on. I don't even know when I started fishing, but I think I was older before. So you got the edge. How hot is it there? It's actually not too hot of a day today. It's like, what is it? 17 degrees. About 24 degrees out here right now, Celsius, of course. There's a little bit of a breeze too, so it's very comfortable. But anyways, cover the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. It's crazy how many people ask for that, because I've never heard of that. There. Have I done it? One time when I was 5, I caught a 5-pounder. Jeez. Clayton, that's a good one. What kind of fish was it though? What's your biggest catch ever? Good question. My biggest catch was a pike at 34.5 inches in length. It was a bass. A smallmouth or a largemouth? No, 9. Holy. My PB bag is 9 pounds. PB bass, you meant? Or bag? Maybe you meant bag. I don't like the way that this is. Have you got a bat? Have you got a bat before? A bat? Oh, bass. Okay, no. I have. In my life, I have. Today, not yet. My rod is seriously tangled here. It's not good. There's a largemouth. Nice. I'm trying to catch a largemouth here today. The fishing guy says, yo, how's it going, my friend? This is not good for me, by the way. My rod is seriously tangled. There was a hurricane here. It was raining bad. Jeez. Hope everything's all right, Nicholas. I hate bait catchers. They always get tangled up. Here I am, as we speak. 2.27K subscribers right now. Let's get them to 2.3 by the end of the stream. Absolutely. If everybody's in here right now, subscribe. Get me to 2.3. I mean, that would be insane. I'll have to release this giveaway very, very soon. Give away some free stuff to all the lovely people, all the fantastic individuals a part of this. And if you want to get access to even more, join the Real Insiders Network, where I'll be doing spontaneous giveaways at random. You can win free stuff all the time. You learn all sorts of things. And I need help with my reel. That's what I've learned. If you give something away to me, I'll subscribe and like. I'm gonna use this for now. We're back on this for now. I need to get my rod fixed for a little bit, so we're gonna go ahead and use this. But Greg, if you subscribe, you have the chance to win some stuff. But that's what I will say. I've been following you for 3 months. Homeboy Fishing 2728. I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you very much for that. I'm glad I'm glad everybody's in here. 3 months, that's pretty good. So obviously you've seen my videos. Which one's your favorite so far? The fishing guy has subscribed. Welcome, the fishing guy. I'm also a fishing guy. We are now the fishing guys. So that's nice to see. What time is it? In Alabama, it's 5:25. Right now it's 6:25, so you are an hour behind, or I'm an hour ahead. Almost 6:30. Crazy how the time goes by when you're having a good time with all the folks. Gail has been subscribed for over 2 years. Wow. You can't beat that. Anywho, my rod is snagged back there. That's why I'm looking. 174 likes. That might be my record of likes on a live stream. Pretty fantastic. Everybody's so great. How not to fish. That is my most recent shorts video. One of them. My second most recent, maybe. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good video. That's funny. That was crazy. The whole video was really good too. That one's your favorite? Yeah, it's a good one. You in Lake Erie? I'm not. I'm in North Bay in a little lake called Circle Lake. Clayton has subscribed. Welcome, Clayton, to the journey. RL Clips says hi. Welcome in here. How many do you have so far? I have 1. All right, I have 1. At least I can say I have 1 now. I have 1 pike, which was a decent one. Trying to be optimistic here. Big Brain Gamer said hi. Hello, welcome into the stream. Another subscriber. Right on, nice to see you. Welcome in here. It's nice to be part of this group, don't you think? It's nice to be in here. We're all hanging out together. We're all hanging out together, having a good time. You know, become a subscriber today, and become a legendary person. Have you ever caught a salmon? I never have. One of these days, though. One of these days, I'll have to head out and I'll have to catch myself a salmon. You know. But for now, nothing yet. You're such a chill guy. Thank you, my friend. I try to be. I'm trying to just be, you know, hanging out here, fishing for bass with all my friends, being a chill guy. That's exactly it. I missed some chats here. Sam, welcome. Harley, hi, how are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? 2.28K subscribers, so close to 2.3. We're just about there. Subscribe now and be part of the giveaway that I'm doing soon. I just have to get the rest of my things together. and I'll make a video on that, so check that out. What's the biggest fish you caught? I'll donate $50 if you catch salmon in a video. $50 for salmon. I'd do that for free. Salmon are pretty cool fish. Do you catch salmon? Will you ever go to Poland fishing? I don't know. We'll have to see, you know, because if eventually I ever end up near there, maybe, but I don't, it's not marked in the calendar just yet, but, you know, it's not impossible. Salmon tastes good too. Gail does like good salmon. I could catch some salmon. If I do catch salmon, I'll bring it home to Gail. She can have her way with the salmon and, you know, cook it up there, and we can have a good dinner with that. Big Brain Gaming subscribed and liked. Big Brain Gaming, love to see that. Welcome, officially welcome. We're almost at 200 likes on the stream, which is just incredible to me. I mean, it is crazy, really. Where are you at? Kimberly, I am in North Bay, Northern Ontario, North Bay in Canada. Fishing on a little lake called Circle Lake. JC at King subscribed and liked. Love to see that. That's the ultimate combo right there. Subscribed and liked. That is, I mean, that is real dedication to the stream, to the adventure, and to the future. Welcome. I believe in you. Thank you very much, Big Brain Gaming. Thank you very much for that comment of confidence. I believe in myself as well. I'm in Canada. JC at Kings is in Canada. Where are you? But whereabouts are you in Canada? In Ontario too? Your first video is the funniest video you have posted. Is that the one where I fell in the lake? Which one was that? I forget now. I forget. I just joined. What fish did you catch yet? Well, first of all, welcome to the stream. I'm glad you are a part of this adventure. I'm going to let you in on a little secret here. I've only caught one. Okay? It was okay. It was a pike. It was a decent one. Not really. It was this big, about this big. Before I could really show it off, it flopped out into the water. So that's what you missed, but we're here to catch some more. If you like bass fishing, go to Gunterville. What's this? Gunterville, Lake Alabama is the capital of bass fishing. Really? I might have to head out there. What does the XP do? Are you part, hold on, Nicholas, are you part of the Real Insiders Network? Are you a part of it right now? Are you joined? The XP though, the XP levels up your character and then you become part of a higher level of XPs, and you might, you know, it just shows to me that you're engaged, and you eventually you might become a moderator if you're, you know, it just shows that you're engaged. It shows that you're up in a higher level and that you're basically that you're involved. And then eventually when I do giveaways and stuff, you know, you could be part of something pretty nice. But yeah, as soon as you join into the Real Insiders Network, you get 100 XP. And from there, through doing chats and stuff like that, you gain XP. I will be posting challenges in the Real Insiders Network. You complete the challenges, you post your pictures in there of your fish, and you'll be automatically entered into exclusive giveaways. I'll be posting daily updates in there regarding my fishing. There's also a fishing mastery section. You can go in there, ask questions, put in fishing tips and all sorts of things, and everybody can learn and become a master at what we call fishing. Be part of a group of exclusive videos, short videos, tips, tricks, and giveaways and stuff. It's a really great place to join into, and it's actually, we're trying to build the world's best fishing community together, and I would love for you to be a part of it. How do you join? So in my YouTube channel, in the About section, if you go on my YouTube channel right at the top, there's a link that's links you to wap.com/therealinsidersnetwork. You click that link, you get access through there, and then you can join the private Discord server and be a part of the Real Insiders Network. Become an insider to my channel. I'll be posting all sorts of things in there. You can help me make decisions for the network, for the channel. Any exclusive drops are gonna go in there. It's basically a way for me to talk with all of you separately, and you know, you can be an insider. So join in, and it's a good time. I got anything yet, Cole? I caught one, living rural. I got one pike in the boat. I'm sad to hear that you got nothing. That's really disappointing. But has your girlfriend caught anything else though? Or is it still 2-1? Would you ever fish for carp in England? Carp. I would, you know, if I was in England. Maybe if you were guiding me, I would go fish for carp. But on my own though, I don't know. I've never fished for carp. I don't really know how to. I've heard bread and corn are good for carp, but I can't be sure. I might go because I'm tired. Fair enough, Nicholas. You know what? If you're tired, go get some rest. No worries. I'm glad you were here for the time that you were here. And yeah, sleep's important. Sleep's important. Let's see your catch. Cisco Kid, if I get another one, I will make sure to show it to you. But, you know, we'll have to get another one first. It was like 2 to 7, something like that. Uh-oh. For you, though. Everyone double tap the screen to the live. It's almost at 200 likes. Absolutely. If you're here right now, you haven't liked the stream just yet, if you're enjoying the stream, I believe double tapping works out good, and if we can get us to 200 likes, which would be a record. And while you're at it, subscribe. Some good tips. Is my rod ready? So it's broken. My rod is just tangled all. How much out of it? Enough? We're gonna bring my other rod back and see if we can, if it's usable. I don't know if it's usable or not. So Nicholas, have you joined the Real Insiders Network? Please let me know. What? That's it? Okay, well that's fine. But I will stay for 20 more minutes. Right on, Nicholas. Well, as long as you can be here for. It's as long as it'll be. Yes, I have. Shout out to Nicholas from Poland, originally from Poland. Nicholas has joined the Real Insiders Network, so he now has access to exclusive drops, exclusive videos, live updates. You'll be part of exclusive polls to decide what goes on behind the scenes and be part of a behind the scenes process of this channel and the network. Post any questions you have in the Fishing Mastery channel. I or anybody else will get back to you immediately, and you'll learn more than ever before. Participate in challenges, get entered in giveaways for the opportunity to win free stuff, free rewards, shout outs, and all kinds of things. I'm glad you're in there. I will see everybody inside. 190 likes on the live. We are very close to 200. What are you catching, Benjamin? First of all, welcome. I don't have much casting distance here. I'm catching pike right now. There's all kinds of fish in here though. I just haven't found them yet. There's pike and there's bass. And there's other fish in here as well, but mostly I'm on the pike pattern right now. Taylor, you're half Chinese, question mark. I am a quarter Japanese, so you're somewhat on the right track of the Asian side of things. But yeah, quarter, fun fact. Nicholas says, let's get to 200 likes, guys. Nicholas, everybody listen to Nicholas. Nicholas is legendary. Let's get to 200, absolutely. Do you have any pets? I have a cat. I have a cat. She's lovely. She is, how old's the cat? I got her when I was 7, I'm 19, 12 years. She's about 12, the cat that I have. She's lovely. What is your preference on bait casters? You know what, I'll tell you the truth. I lose more rods than anybody else I've ever met in my life, and so my preference is cheap, inexpensive rods. Because by the time it gets down to it, I've already broken / lost it. I love the Abu Garcia combos. They've been really good for me. And so that's what I'm gonna say. I've stuck with Abu Garcia, I've never had any problems, so we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Like how cheap? Well, compared to some people who would spend like $500 on a bait casting combo between rod and reels, I like to stay around like $150 or $100, which I know isn't cheap, but compared to like some reels are like $600 a piece, like that's not me. But some people are good with that. Some people don't lose rods and reels as much as me, and so that's that, right? That for me I like more inexpensive, economical rod. Guntersville, Alabama is the best place for bass, and our state record is 16.3 pounds. Holy smokes. Dude, I want to go there and catch a 16.3. What is your favorite thing to do? Good question. I like fishing. I especially like hanging out with all my friends in here, chatting, hanging out, having a good time. So that is one of my favorite things to do at the moment. What are you throwing? Are you throwing topwater? I was earlier. I did a whole lap of this little pond. I caught nothing on topwater. So now I am using this spoon, which I actually caught pike on. You can get good favorite rods for less than $100. I 100% agree with that, Mason. There's really good rods. You can get a really good combo for sure under $100. Definitely, there's no reason why you can't. So Mason is correct in this case. Sorry, I had to go. She cut her finger really bad. Living rural, is everything all right? Is everything all right? Please let me know if everything is safe and sound. Where are the muskies? I wish I could tell you, my friend. I wish I could tell you. 2.3K subscribers. Goodness gracious. So how many? We must have gained 170 this stream. You know what? To everybody that's subscribed, I wholeheartedly thank you all. You know, it's really fantastic what we can do here, and if we can keep on going with this, and you can all be a part of this, it's going to be a fantastic time. Everybody involved. It's only going to get better from here, my friends. It really is. She's all good now. I had a bleed stopper in my first aid kit. Congratulations to you for bringing a first aid kit. I do not think ahead as much as you. I don't even have one with me. And so props to you for bringing one out there and saving the day. Well, some people would faint at the sight of blood, but not you. You have a first aid kit and you saved the day. Do you play any video games by any chance? I'm really not big into video games. Like every now and again, maybe, but not a huge video gamer myself. Where are you casting? I'm casting kind of, it looks like I'm in the middle of the lake because I kind of am. So you play video games? I mean, I've played them before, every now and again, but it's, like I said, it is rare. It is rare. Is that you? It is me. 100% me. Nick Rod and Ride Adventures has subscribed. Nick, welcome. Welcome here. I'm glad you're part of this. Everybody, what are you going for? Going for pike right now, by the looks of things. Pike and bass, whatever we can get our hands on. Of course, I'm only casting 10 feet. That's okay. But as far as where I'm casting, we're kind of going across the middle of the lake, but this whole lake is shallow-ish. And so that last pike I caught was kind of out in the middle as well. If you really, so it should be okay. Crustacean King, catch anything yet? Just hopped in. I got one so far on this gold spoon that I caught a pike on the last stream, that you guessed the length correctly. But yeah, I never bring a first aid kit, but she makes me bring one. Well, I'm sure she'll be very happy that she convinced you then, because it worked out really handy. She must be a smart girlfriend, ha ha ha. She must be, because obviously there's a good reason for it. Castmaster spoon. It's this gold. Let me just bear with me here. It's a gold Williams wobbler. Yo, I remember when you commented on my channel a while back, and I've been here since. Dude, keep it up. Right on. Love to see you here, GPS Outdoors. Nice to see you in the stream. GPS Outdoors makes some nice videos. I've checked in on them before. She's a bit brighter than me. Oh god. Oh dear. Well, you were there to apply the first aid kit, so it was teamwork. Caught anything, Carter? I have caught a big wee bed right here. I've caught one pike so far. We're working on getting some more, but bro, got any luck? I got one pike in the boat so far. Any preferences on braided line, specific braid, or test strength? Power Pro braid is pretty good. Easy braid is pretty good as well, but Power Pro is pretty nice stuff. So I also do. I also tested line on my channel in some of the shorts videos. I don't know if I tested braid though, but so many people spamming. Yeah, there's a few spams going on. Are you fishing? Are you a fishing with Tate fan? Fishing with Tate. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I can't say I am, because I've never been a part of the journey out there. What's the biggest fish you've ever caught? Alexander, I have caught a 34.5-inch pike, and that's my biggest so far. It's the biggest so far. Do you use live bait or spoon? Right now I'm using a spoon. I do use live bait sometimes, but it's more of a spoon day, I think. Right now, I'm gonna ride this out a bit longer. Maybe we should be okay. Might be some fish around, like around here. As long as we stay out further a little bit, I can cast towards the weeds. But anywho, I think I just missed some comments. Unfortunately, I just refreshed. Scruffy TV, hi, I subscribed. Welcome in here, Scruffy TV. Welcome to the journey. We're having a great day out here together. Fortnite Gamer 14, I am back. Fortnite Gamer 14, I'm glad to see you back in here. What is your favorite fish to catch in Canada? In all of Canada, I'm actually very limited as far as what fish I've caught. Like, I don't want to be lame, but I like catching bass, you know what I'm saying? But I'd love to get out there and explore more of Canada and catch more Canadian fish, more fish in general, and just see what I can find, because I know there's some cool fish species out there. I'd love to catch some. Lame, I know. To say I like catching bass as my favorite Canadian fish is quite lame. I agree with you, but I won't know until I go out there and catch some more and expand my horizons. I'm joking. No, but I would love to get out there. Subscribe and be a part of the adventure. Maybe I'll do a Canada, Ontario, or Canada exploration tour. See what other fish I can get into. In Hull, it's been pretty hard to catch pike. Yeah, I've never experienced it being hard to catch pike, because where I'm from, pike are so prominently in our waters. But yeah, if you like catching pike, this is the place to be. Does your fishing line have a bobber or what? Nope, this one doesn't. This is 40-pound braid, and it's just straight connected to a wire leader and then connected to a gold spoon. You should build a pond in your backyard and fill it with fish you catch. Mason, you know what? I would be lying if I said I didn't think about doing that before. I'm sure everybody has, you know? Make a private pond, fill it with fish. That would be fun. Everyone subscribe? Absolutely, everybody should subscribe. 2 likes away from 200. Pretty fantastic. Nicholas might go ahead and catch some sleep. Right on. I will see you, Nicholas, inside the Real Insiders Network. I will pop in there right after this, and I'll post some stuff in there, and we'll get it going. Thank you, Nicholas, for being here. Really appreciate you being around. You prefer catching smallmouth or largemouth? I like catching, by the way, 200 likes on the live stream, 201 actually. Thanks to everybody who clicked like. Thanks to everybody for being here, subscribing to the journey. What was I saying? I got distracted. Oh yeah, smallmouth or largemouth. I catch smallmouth all the time. And so I like them. I like them a lot, don't get me wrong. But largemouth are cool for me since I don't have them as far north as I am. What bait caster are you using? I'm using the Abu Garcia Jordan Lee combo. By Best Streamer. See you later, Nicholas. Thank you so much for being here. Much appreciated you stopping in. Thanks for thinking I'm the best streamer. I really appreciate that comment as well. 2 to 8. Living rural is down 2 to 8. So she cut her finger and then came back stronger than before. You must have did some serious first aid. No lie. Thank you, Nicholas, yet again. Stacy, my PB pike is 2. Not sure where I was going with that. 34.5 inches. What are you using? Good question. Gold spoon. Williams Wobbler spoon. Bro, do you know what I caught today? I caught 5'8" gar. General 4 white. That is a big gar. I've seen big gar in the Bass Pro Shops tanks before, and I always thought they'd be cool to catch. A PB bass is about 5 pound smallmouth. I wish I could catch smallies like you do. I only catch dink smallies here in Minnesota. Yeah, I catch small smallies all the time, but I know some lakes around my area that you can catch like 2-3 pounders really consistently, and that's always a fun day. What state? I'm in Canada, Ontario. What time are you fishing until? I'm not entirely positive. It's a good question. It's almost 7. Eventually we're gonna have to head off the water, but give this a little while longer, I suppose. Can I please get a shout out? Elizabeth, are you subscribed? I sort of already shouted you out there, but I'll just say your name and then ask if you're subscribed. That's a good idea. No, but are you subscribed? Good question. Carter said hi. Carter, you've been here. You said hi a few times. How's it going, Carter? I got up to 6 foot gar. That's crazy. That is crazy. My PB bass was 6.1, so you got me beat then. You got me beat with your 6.1 pound bass. Was it a largemouth or a smallmouth though? That's a very important detail. Very pertinent detail to add into here. At my ignorance, assuming it's the US. No, you know what? A ton of people pop in here and ask me what state I'm in. And I always have to, of course, break the news and say that I am in fact a Canadian fisherman. Almost already at 200 likes? We're past 200 likes. All the legendary people in here have got me at 205 likes, which is just astounding to me. Just joking, I'm staying cool. Nicholas, what do you know? Nicholas never leaves. Nicholas is back, badder than ever. Nicholas does not need sleep. Let it be known. Oh, there's a largemouth you caught? Nice. No, largemouth. I wish we had largemouth back where I live, more than, you know, or at least equal to the amount of smallmouth we had. But in any case, I've caught a 9 pound largemouth. Tucker Smith, is that real? Is that real? Almost 12 o'clock. Almost 0000, where Nicholas is from, also known as 12 a.m. You got a little of delay. Sometimes I get behind in the chats, and so I end up behind a little bit. But there, of course, I'm assuming there would be a little bit of delay. I don't know how much of a delay, probably like 5 seconds or so when I'm reading like new chats. But it's all right. It is all good. Colt said hi. Colt, welcome into here. We're trying to catch some pike, Colt. We are. Anthony Doucette said hi. How are you doing, everybody? Fortnite gamer. Yeah, there's a little delay. Yeah, it's all good. Oh, the water's really warm. The water's really warm. I'll stay up till 3 in the morning to watch you. Nicholas, don't neglect your sleep by any means, but I mean, I appreciate you being here, so if you want to, I have no objections. What are you trying to catch? I'm trying to catch pike or anything that'll bite. What's your favorite fish to catch? Isaac said hi. How you doing, Isaac? Robert, I love catching bass, but like I said earlier, I want to expand my fish catching horizon, so I mean, subscribe now and be part of the fish catching journey. I'll try to expand my species. Jude, welcome in here. He's going for pike, living rural, knows what's going on. What part of Ontario are you in? I just got back from Rainy Lake less than an hour ago. I'm in North Bay right now. Typically I'm not this far south, but I'm just going through, just stopping through North Bay. I figured I'd stop in, say hi to all my friends here and catch some pike together, if we can. Preston Goes Fishing said hi. Welcome, Preston. Dino is in the chat as well. Colt says, should I subscribe? I mean, I would say yes. If you're asking me specifically, I would say that there's no better decision right now that you could make than subscribing, because we're only getting started here. Every time we get better, every day we get better, and every day we improve as a group and as people involved with this channel. Is Chick-fil-A good in Canada? We have Chick-fil-A? We do have Chick-fil-A. We don't have any Chick-fil-A where I'm from or where I am, but I've had Chick-fil-A before. It is pretty darn good. I have no objections there. Colt said he subscribed. Colt's a subscriber. Colt, if you want to go the extra mile, you want to be part of the Real Insiders Network, it's a link in my channel. Everybody should go check it out. The Real Insiders Network, be part of exclusive drops. Nicholas is part of the Real Insiders Network. You can see him and I inside and be part of the best fishing community we're trying to build together. And hang out with the group. You'll be part of all kinds of new and fun, exciting things that are coming every day. And absolutely. What did I miss? Eli, you missed not a whole lot. I mean, we had a good time. We're always having a good time, so you missed out on some chats, some conversations, but we didn't catch any more fish. Unless you didn't see the first one I got, but that's what I have to say. Farmer Squidge, sorry, there's a little crack on my screen, I can't read. Squidge has subscribed. Welcome to the canoe, and welcome to the fishing journey. Chris is asking, where are you? I am in North Bay, Ontario, Canada, on a little lake called Circle Lake. What is your best fish? My best fish is a 34.5-inch pike. I'm a new subscriber. Can you please give me some tips on a bait caster? Sharky Boy GT, I have all kinds of tips on bait casters. I'm an avid bait caster fisherman myself. I'd say you just gotta... It's a good question. It's a good question. 2.32K. A massive shout out to everybody who's subscribed. But to get back to your question about the bait caster, I'd be able to answer it more in depth and really give you the best answers possible inside the Real Insiders Network. So if you want the best tips possible with the most accurate advice and help from me as well as other bait cast users, hop in the Real Insiders Network and I'll catch you in there. But any generic tips I can give you is be patient, really is all I can say. It takes time to learn, but once you learn, it's a really useful tool to be able to use. Can you grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit? Sure. There you go. Make a nice Lamar Jackson edit. Colt, how do I donate? I don't have any donations set up right now since I'm more focused on hanging out with all my friends and building a fishing community through YouTube and through the Real Insiders Network. Just building a nice community, but donations, yeah, I don't have any donations set up. Cole, you're missing a burger night. I know. You know what? I'm nothing short of devastated to be missing barbecued hamburgers right now. I'm serious, by the way. I would love nothing more than to catch some barbecued hamburgers, for real. Thanks, not a problem. In England, and I don't want to, in England we don't, and I want to try it. Yeah, 100%. Guys, excuse me. Guys, chill, Cole is aiming for something big. We are. I am, and I can't do it without you guys. So if you want to be part of something big here, you know, invest in me and the channel and yourselves. Once you subscribe, you're part of the journey, you know? So be part of the journey. Great things are coming. Great things are coming. Do you do fishing in Georgian Bay? I never have. Never been to Georgian Bay, but who's to say I won't someday get there, you know? Some hangout time, some hangout, some sleep without food. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Right on. Please say my name. My mom wants to hear. Dino! How are you doing, my friend? Welcome. Dino's mom, Dino is here, and I hope he's a subscriber. If he's not, he must be. Hey man, I hope your day is going great so far. It is, and I hope you have good luck with fishing. The other day I caught a 4-pound bass, and I'm really proud of it. Good luck, man. Congratulations. 4-pound bass is nothing short of amazing. I would love to catch one right now. Congratulations to you. That's awesome. Anthony said hi. How are you doing, Anthony? I caught a 33.1-pound catfish. How do you even do that? So that What kind of catfish get that big? We don't have smallies where we live. Cracking outdoors. What kind of fish do you have? What kind of fish do you catch? Discord bot, welcome back. I've seen you before. I caught 7 fish again. Dude, no way. 7 fish. I've caught 1, so you're beating me by 6, by about 700%. Okay, I'm gonna catch up. Do people, okay, first of all, we need to address this. 11-3, living rural is losing 11-3. Lots of room to come back though. You can, I believe in you. Do people not like catching catfish? Some people don't. Me, myself, like I don't fish for catfish, but doesn't mean I wouldn't love to catch a tank catfish. Largemouth, so you catch largemouth there. Cracking outdoors, yeah, that's pretty good. I'd love to catch largemouth. My PB catfish, 64.6 flathead. Jeez. How do you catch these massive fish anyways? I'm actually interested to know. Nice to meet you anyway, Nicholas. It's been very nice. It's been a pleasure to meet you and have you in the chat. I can't thank you enough for being here, and thanks for being a part of the Real Insiders Network. I'll see you and everybody else inside. Click the link in my channel description. Just click my channel, link will be right there. Join in. Be a part of this amazing fishing community we are building together. 500-pound test, seriously. She paid the fish. Yeah, I think so. I think the 11 fish that she caught are paid actors. This is an inside job, it's all a scam. 500-pound test is ridiculous. What does that even look like? The meme god, I just came back and I'm wondering if you caught anything since I left? No, I don't think so. I caught 1 so far, so if you got that one, then that's all so far. But we're coming up on the spot, I caught that one before, and where there's 1, there's more. So all in good hopes. I caught Enid Sinclair. Hi, how are you doing? I caught a 4.5-pound trout. Nicholas, still not going. Dude, you are just something else. You are just something legendary. I tell you what, Nicholas can't be stopped. Fish for the good-looking people, I swear. Yeah, you know what? I wonder why I'm not getting any fish. Must be some weird coincidence. But it could be. Owen Campbell, anything yet? I got 1! I got 1! A little pike, nothing big, but it doesn't mean it wasn't a nice fish. Do you use that pink lure? Not often. I did do a pink only live stream the other day. I've caught 20-pound bass. Hold on. I've caught 20-pound bass yesterday and my favorite rod broke. No. RIP to the favorite rod. Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, I lost one of my nice rods like a couple weeks ago and it'll never be retrieved. Nicholas, I'm that one guy. You are. There's no one else like Nicholas. Nicholas threatens to go to sleep and then doesn't. He's that guy, the one guy. Yeah, you got one. The meme god? Yes, I did. Unfortunately, I guess you weren't there to see it, but I did in fact boat a nice pike. Dominic, how are you doing? TTV Brad has subscribed with a bunch of Canadian flags. You must be from Canadian just like myself, from Canada rather, just like myself. Nice to see fellow Canadian here. How are you doing? On said hi, how are you doing? We got some trophies in the comments. Trophies in the chats. Thanks for the trophies. I hope they're for me. I really couldn't catch a nice pike, so maybe that's why. The wind is really picking up out here. Can you even hear me? I'm in Georgia, right on. How's it going in Georgia? What's a good combo rod and pole? Mark, there's all kinds of good combos. To know more specifically about your situation and be able to answer your question better, I need a little more information. If you want to, join the Real Insiders Network. Ask your question in the Fishing Mastery chat, and I'll be in there. I'll interact with you. Other people can interact and answer your question the best that we can to make you the best fisherman possible. That's what we do. Now you look like Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is very good looking. That's contradicting what I said. Well, I appreciate that. So I don't know what's going on. There must just be no fish in the lake. That's what's going on. Well, thank you for thinking I'm good looking. I much appreciate that. And I hope the fish understand that as well and come my way, just like we predict. You have to fish. Hold on, I missed it. We're gonna have to go back. Where to fish for crappie? Good question. I myself don't know 100%, but perhaps other people in the Real Insiders Network would know a little more. So hop in there, ask your question, and we will respond to you, make you the best fisherman you can be. But there's lots of crappie spots. We'll just have to find them. We'll just have to find them. I like your seat. It is a nice seat, eh? Check this out. It folds in. I'm living the life out here in this canoe. I am. How big's your PB? 34.5 inch pike, 5 pound smallmouth bass. We missed something there. I've caught a fish catch named Bull. It was only 70 kilograms, only. Do you fish bullfish? It's only found in India. I've caught that in India. I've never caught that. I've never actually heard of that before, but 70 kilograms is an absurdly large fish, so that's crazy. Georgian Bay is great for crappie. Nice. I'll have to go to, you know what, crappie are cool. I've only caught several, but like I said, I'd like to expand my horizons. So subscribe now, and we can expand my fish catching horizons. You can give me tips along the way. You can be part of this journey. Subscribe now. If you want to join the Real Insiders Network, you can become part of this lovely, amazing fishing community of people and legendary folks in this group and in this community, building the best fishing community we can. Take the bird nest out? I can't. It is bad. I have a decent casting distance though, like, so we can get it done. But this bird's nest is bad. I can't get it out, man. I wish you were here to help me out. I really do. It's 12:04 in Hull. Nicholas is still on it though. Does 12 a.m. isn't gonna stop Nicholas. I'm sure we can all understand that. It can weigh up to 500 kilograms. How do you manage a fish that big? How do you manage a fish that big? The fish behind you? All right. Perhaps you're right. I'm willing to take advice right now. Let's fish into the sun. Maybe the sun is the key. Yeah, it's 12:05 here in Hull. Nicholas is up late today for this stream. But for example, you don't need to fish to get 500 kilograms. We have those at Walmart around the corner. 500 kilograms? Like that's... I was trying to convert it to pounds in my head. 1,250 pounds? No, that would be 2.5. Anyways, it's something in pounds. I'm not sure right now. I don't have a calculator with me. People in the scooters. 1,200 pounds. Okay, thank you very much for the conversion. I was struggling. That is heavy. Nicholas, thanks for the update. It's now 12:06. Thank you, Nicholas. What's your setup? Mike Q. My setup right now is 40-pound braid on a Abu Garcia Jordan Lee bait caster, which is 7-foot medium heavy with a wire leader and a gold Williams wobbler spoon. How many pounds is your PB? My personal best smallmouth is 5 pounds. That's what I will say. Oh, must be 12:07 where Nicholas is from. Good stuff. Fatal venom. I have caught 1 pike so far altogether. Yeah, I've got 1 pike so far, so I have caught 1. I can say that now. Nice, thank you very much. It is nice, isn't it? We're just having a good time though. You know, there's fish to be caught. You know, if there is, then that's great. If there's not, we can just chat and hang out. So, yeah. You the best to leave Cole. Nicholas, it might be too late. You're the best to leave Cole. I think your message got reconstructed. Oh, it's too hard to leave Cole. Well, you know, you don't have to. I'm not trying to take away from your sleep. However, I would love to have you here for as long as possible. You know what I mean? So it's like a predicament, but are using a jerkbait, Preston goes fishing. I am using this lovely piece. That would be a gold spoon. Oh, also, I forgot to answer a question from Joe earlier. How am I steering? There's a fine gentleman in the back. My dad is here, paddling and steering as we go. In India, I've caught many. Ow! Just got bit by a horsefly. Ow! It's my bad. Before we got rudely interrupted, in India I've caught many, and the biggest fish was only, he says only 200 kilograms. It can weigh up to 900 kilograms, and I've caught the fish only be caught by strong nets. Absolutely, you can't just handle a 200 kilogram fish with any old setup. Your dad must bench 400 pounds paddling as you're fishing. He might, we don't know. We don't know, but he might. Yo, I'm back. Catch anything recently? Shark Boy GT, a new subscriber, as a matter of fact. I have not, unfortunately, but it doesn't mean we didn't have a good time, though. The pike have slowed down. Should I go fish? Bentley's Adventures? Yeah, fishing's a good time. Perhaps you should. Go catch some fish. There's nothing wrong with that. Just think about it like this. If you go fishing, you catch nothing. Are you upset? You know what I mean? Would you be happy to be fishing right now? Oh, Nicholas says it's 12:10. Good stuff. It's almost like time moves the same where I'm from, Nicholas. It's almost that way. Oh, dang. Just say one more cast. On! On with a good one. On with a good one. Get the net. Get the net. Who just commented that? Shark Boy GT, you just gave me the best luck possible. Just an YouTuber. It is 1:10 here, and he is watching the stream. Oh, the hook's out. Ladies and gentlemen, ow! Ow, I am cut. The fish of the day, look at this. Someone take a screenshot. Nicholas, take a screenshot of this and post it in the Real Insiders Network. Why not? Post it in the Real Moments section. So if you're in there, post it in the Real Moments section. And anybody else who's in there can see this beautiful fish. Check this out. This is quite rewarding. I'm gonna let him go now, okay? We can't hang on to him forever. There he goes. Lovely. We got one in. If that doesn't deserve a subscription, if that doesn't deserve a like, go ahead. Now is your chance. We just did it together. This is great. Nicholas, done. No way. Did you do it? Anybody who wants to see that? Join the Real Insiders Network. Be part of the community. Yo, can you come to Florida and catch some snakehead? You know what? I wouldn't mind catching snakehead. They do freak me out a bit, to tell you the truth. But what's that? Sharky Bot, you should make a Discord channel. Sharky Boy GT. I have, in fact, made one for people exactly like you and everybody else in here to join. It is $10 a month, and most of the reason for that is so I can do these spontaneous giveaways and continue to make, you know, great content and give things away in the Discord, as well as just teach people all kinds of things. You can become the best fisherman possible. What I've created the Discord, all you have to do is join into the Real Insiders Network, is what it's called. Become a real insider to my channel. You can help me make important behind the scenes decisions, get access to behind the scenes content, different polls, votings and stuff. Vote for the network, vote for me, vote for you, and vote for things behind the scenes. And I don't think I can join. Why not? Absolutely you can. I don't see why not. Everybody can join. So just if you want to join, click the link in my channel About section, and you go in there. You can see the link. Click that, and you can join in to the Real Insiders Network. You can join Nicholas inside, and I will see you inside. but you can join the insiders. You can become, anybody can become an insider to my channel, complete challenges within there. You can get access to free exclusive giveaways, different kinds of things in there. It's basically, I'm trying to build the world's best fishing community with everybody in here, because I know everybody in here is fantastic and we can do it together. But click the link in there, join the Real Insiders Network, and we can have a great time together. Maisie says, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good myself, but how are you doing? And I caught a fish that's weight was 500 kilograms, and its name is... How can you catch fish that big? You know what? My advice to you, here's what we should do. Join the Real Insiders Network and post a picture of one of these fish inside there, and I would love to see it. I'll show the picture live, and I'll shout you out for it. Hi, I'm back. Farmer Squidge, welcome back. Thanks for being here. A new subscriber, by the way, Farmer Squidge. You can become a new subscriber today. 12:14, I will update you, Cole. Thank you, Nicholas. It's 12:14 where Nicholas is from. Good stuff. Why not just troll with the spoon? It's not a bad idea. Maybe I should just troll. It's worth a shot. I'll troll. Rick, you just inspired me. I'm gonna troll for a second, see if we can catch something that way. Almost 250 likes in the stream. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. 12:15, good stuff. Whisker Biscuit, how are you doing? A pretty prominent stream viewer. Whisker Biscuit, this is what is it, the third or fourth stream you've been in? You've been in almost all of them. Welcome back, but I'm doing great, my friend. How are you doing? Hey, question, absolutely, drop it in the comments, Maisie. I'll do my best to answer. Do you have Instagram? We'll send there. I don't have Discord. You don't have Discord? I have Instagram though. My Instagram is, it's at Cole J Fishing Adventures YT. It's just Cole_J_Fishing_Adventures_YT. But if you don't have Discord though, it's free to download if you want to if you can just download it. Unless you can't download it, but if you can, I mean, by all means, it's free to download. Download and then you can link up through there. Byron said hi. How are you doing, Byron? Have you caught any peacock bass? There's no peacock bass anywhere close to where I live, unfortunately, but one day I would love to. Mackenzie said hi. How are you doing? Where are you from? Farmer Squidge. I am from Northern Ontario, Canada. Do you have hunting license? I'm thinking of getting one. I actually don't have my hunting license. I am working on it. I'm gonna get it this year. I'm gonna get my firearms license, my hunting license, and get that going. But I've been really focused on the fishing grind, which of course I have my fishing license for anyone wondering that. But I bought my outdoors card for a fishing license and I have that. Can I send now on Instagram? Go ahead, send it on Instagram. Send me your huge fish on Instagram. Can I send you a photo? Go ahead. Absolutely. If you have my account on there, actually it's the same profile picture as the one I have on here, the blue colored one. So if you see that, send it on Instagram now. Absolutely. I will check it out and I'll reply to your comment. What are you throwing right now? I am throwing this gold spoon, which has caught me 2 fish so far. How's your ice skating skills? Pretty good. I actually used to play hockey a couple of years ago. It was my last year of hockey, but we had good. Your Insta account? My Insta account is Cole_J_Fishing_Adventures_YT. It should come up. It's the picture of me with holding the bass. I'm done with the edit? No way. So you made a Lamar Jackson edit. Okay, please send me that edit. I'd love to see it. What is a Lamar Jackson edit? Join the Real Insiders Network, post that into the Real Moments section, and I will take a look at that. I will personally send you a message. I will shout out your name in the next video, next live stream, and I will check out your video. I'll even show the viewers the edit because I think that's fantastic. I can't do the $10 a month. I asked my mom. That's too bad, Sharky Boy YT. You know, it would be free to join. However, the $10 a month deal is mostly in effect so I can continue to you know, provide these, because I do giveaways and stuff in there through challenges. So you complete the challenges, I'll do giveaways in there and stuff, and it's kind of just a little something so that I get people in there that you know, I can help out the best I can in a sense, but you can still be part of the fishing adventure, so there's no worries there. No worries there. I won't leave until my mom or dad says to leave. Right on, Nicholas. You're a resilient individual, aren't you? You're really, really resilient. I just missed a bunch of chats, unfortunately, but if I miss your chat, I'm not ignoring you. Just throw it back in the chat. I'll try to get to it. Do you remember me, Colt? I remember you. You were here earlier. You've been here in a different stream. Of course, I remember Colt. Colt is also a subscriber, unless he's, I believe, anyways. Smoke content here, almost 500 subs. From Devon, right on. 1220 over where Nicholas is living. Something's wrong with my eyes. There we go. Flies are crazy up here. I can see, LOL, I just got back and I have bites all over. That is not ideal. Yeah, I just got bit by a deer fly earlier, which really caught me off guard. I was in the middle of reading a chat. Rick says it's time to catch one. It is that time. It is that time, Rick. I'll tell you what. We need to do this. Rick's the one who told me to troll, so maybe I'll just continue to follow Rick's advice. What can you catch where you live? Well, currently, just some background information. I'm in North Bay right now, which is not where I live. It's a little further south from where I live, but where I live, you can catch walleye, perch, pike and bass, of course. That's mainly kind of what we get. Hi to Dad again. Dad, someone else says hi. What's the best river or lake to fish in Ontario? It's hard to say. I haven't been to all of them, so I can't speak truly to what the best one is. But I mean, all kinds of them are really good. Ontario is just a really good place to fish as it is. What are you trying to catch? We have another Nicholas in the chat. I'm trying to catch pike right now, or bass, whatever we can get our hands on. Whatever we can get our hands on for sure, but pike is going to be the prominent one since I've caught 2 of them so far. Colorado is like pure trout. Right on. Colorado seems like a cool place to be. I'd love to catch more trout, more fish in general, just expanding my horizons, right? Like I was saying earlier. But Ben, what's my PB? My PB bass is 5 pounds. That is my personal best. It was a smallmouth. Almost got a huge brook trout yesterday. I've caught brook trout, but they were just like, I don't know how big brook trout get, but my brook trout was like this big. Name a car for an edit. Name a car. I pick a Lotta. A Lotta. Make an edit on a Lotta. Farmer Squidge, right on. Glad to see you here. I live in West Palm Beach, Florida. Right on. That is cool. You know, I had a person in the chat a few streams ago called the Florida Man, and he was telling me I should go to Florida and catch some fish, and so I think that's a good idea. One day, maybe I'll go to Florida. Maybe I'll broadcast it to you live from Florida. Subscribe now to be part of that if it happens. But of course, you'll know if you're inside the Real Insiders Network. I'll make sure to tell you all sorts of things in there. You should. I live Southwest Florida. Is it nice up there? Maybe I should go to Florida. Nicholas, Cole, I should earn XP for staying here for 1 hour. Well, actually, Nicholas, I can personally send you XP for whatever reason, and you can level up and become a top tier insider. So yeah, you know what? Being part of the streams will in fact earn you XP. You know, engaging in the chats, engaging in posting in the real moments section like you've been doing will earn you XP. It'll earn you access into giveaways and all sorts of things. So keep doing what you're doing, and I'll send you XP, and you can be part of something fantastic along with everybody else. I mean, right now it's pretty hot. Like we're having heat wave warnings. Nothing like a heat wave. Right now it's really nice where I am, so I'm really lucky to be here. Grab the camera for a Lamar Jackson edit. That must be a really popular thing. There. I hope that works for you. I really do. David, I've caught 2 fish so far on the day. 2 smaller pike. They weren't big, but they were nice. Bro, I send a hi message and I don't have option to share. And I go to photo and there it says you can't share to Cole J unless they accept your chat invitation. That's really unfortunate. So you can't even send a message in there? Dude, no way. Let me know what's going on with that. I'd like to get that. So I need to accept. Can I have 1 XP, please? Nicholas, after this stream, I'll go into the Real Insiders Network and I will personally send everybody XP. Nicholas, I'll personally send you XP. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Nicholas. We'll get you set up. You chef peacock bass, snakeheads and red. Yeah, you know what? I'd love to catch some of these different fish. And more. Right on. Ella59 said hi. How are you doing? Ava's in the chat. How are you doing? What was I was on about something. Oh yeah, I was on about my Instagram not accepting visitors. Okay, if you're in the chat right now, I have another Instagram maybe you can try. As much as this is a hassle for you. Yeah, I can't accept it right now though. But I don't know if you can send that. After this though, bro, send a hi back. I don't know if I can do that yet. But after the stream, I'll go in there immediately and I'll accept your invitation. But if you want to try a different Instagram, I have a different Instagram. It's at ColeJ_14, I believe. It's me with a crown on my head. I don't know if you want to try that one or not, but if not, I'll just go in there and I'll accept your invitation as soon as I'm done with this and I have a minute to go in there. I gotta go to sleep, Farmer Squidge. Have a great night. What's that? Which one? Nicholas, the guy who needs to go to sleep? Oh, don't have Instagram, only 10 years old, cool. Nicholas, maybe you should get some sleep, my friend. What time is it over there now? I'm dying to know. What's your PB bass? Good question. My PB bass is a 5-pound smallmouth. That's my personal best, but maybe we'll catch another one together live. No, we just went offshore and you should go offshore too. It's awesome. You get so much big fish. That'd be cool. I'd love to go out and do some sort of like fishing I've never done, just like that, offshore fishing or something I've never done, you know what I mean? Nice, thank you very much. It is nice, 5-pound bass is a good one. 12:25, okay, good stuff. Thanks, Nicholas. It's 12:26 at night, so Farmer Squidge and Nicholas are both in the same time zone anyway. It is, everyone's updating me on their times. Ava, it's 7:26. Same with me, we must be in the same time zone. CD Fishing is 4:26 for him, or her, I'm not sure. CD Fishing, 4:26. Cole J, 14 is private, that's a shame. You know what, I apologize. After this stream, I'll have to make my Cole J Fishing Adventures YT. I'll accept your invite though. And then you can send me the picture and I'll take a look. I'm actually really, really curious. Guess who's back? Back again. Shark Boy is back. Back again. Tell a friend. I love that saying. The other day I caught 5 giant Jack Trevally. Jack Trevally. GTs, if you will. GTs. Now that would be a sick fish to catch. Really. 7:27 for me, so we're in the same time zone as well. Ava's PB was 5.5, now it's 9.5. How recently did you catch that? That's a tank. You must be talking about largemouth though. Might meet someday, Cole, who knows? Maybe. Nicholas, maybe we'll meet up and catch some fish together if we ever end up in the same area. You never know. I'm 13, so I gotta go to sleep. Farmer Squidge, have a good night. Thanks for being a part of today's adventure, and I'll catch you in the next one. I know you're subscribed, like everybody else should be. Farmer Squidge is doing something right by being subscribed. And, oh, I just missed a good one. He's gonna come back. Give it a second. I just missed a good fish. He just bit my spoon on the top of the water. 2 weeks ago, actually, it was a largemouth. No way. So that's recent then. It's a recent personal best. Well, I'd like to say congratulations on catching a near 10-pounder. That's really something incredible. Which 5.5 pound bass is still a really good one too. What's up? What's your PB? My PB is a 5-pound smallmouth bass. Nothing compared to Ava's PB, but you know, it is what it is. We're working our way there, and we're gonna do it together. Eventually, maybe live, I'll catch a PB. That would be fantastic. Good night, Farmer Squidge. Thanks for being here. I will catch you later. Maisie is back with a question. What's going on, Maisie? Drop your question in. I'll see what I can do. I think I should go to sleep, but I'm not going to. It's 12:28. Harvey, Lewis, and Nicholas are both resisting the urge to go to sleep. Nicholas is saying it's 12:30. Okay, that is good to hear. So we're about the same. We're about the same, just a few hours apart. I mean, really. But thanks for the update, Nicholas. I asked my mom one more time to see if I can join, and I would pay with my money, but sadly she also said no to that offer. Shark Boy GT. It's unfortunate we're not going to see you on the inside. I would love to have you there. That is too bad. Unfortunate. Well, you know, maybe one day I'll see you on the inside, and I'll catch you there. But, you know, one day it's a good place. It's going to be a fun place to be, and we're building it up right now together. What state are you fishing in? I'm in Canada. I'm in Ontario, Canada, Northern Ontario, in North Bay right now. 2 months ago, I caught 25 nice pompano. What is that? On a tsunami jig. I've never heard of a pompano. Pompano. Must be some kind of interesting foreign fish species to me anyway. You don't know how to fish, what are you doing? I'm just having a fun time, is what I'm doing with all my friends. Maisie, did I miss your question? Maisie, I think I might have missed something. That says that's my brother. Who's your brother? I see you? You should. Hope the camera's on. Scruffy TV is back. Scruffy TV is actually a new subscriber. So shout out to Scruffy TV for being subscribed, and everybody should be the same. 2.35K subscribers. Unbelievable. Shout out to everybody personally from Cole J for being a subscriber. We are building a community of fantastic individuals. Ava has subscribed. Love to see it. Welcome, Ava, to the journey, to the adventure. Maisie wants everyone to subscribe. Not only do I want people to subscribe to be part of this, Maisie also wants people to subscribe. It's Scruffy YT, I think, not TV. Oh, did I switch it up? My bad. I'm gonna properly address Scruffy YT is a new subscriber. I don't know who Scruffy TV is, never heard of him, but Scruffy YT, did I say it right? Yes, is a new subscriber. Shout out to you. What's your personal best? Brett, my personal best is 5-pound smallmouth. I subbed You're Awesome. Sandy the Golden, you are awesome. Everybody who subscribes and is joined in and has liked the stream is awesome. We're all awesome, and that's exactly what we're going for. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. Can you give me a shout out? Are you subscribed? Can you be subscribed? And then I will give you a shout out. Still staying cool. Nicholas, way to hang in there, even when times are rough and the days are dark as far as nightfall. Thanks for still sticking around. You are a resilient one. What's your best fish you've got? My best fish today was a pike that was about this big. I don't know if you can see where my fingers are, but I'll just let you give the benefit of the doubt. It wasn't too big. It was probably a pound or two, I don't know. Case Ledoux is subscribed. Shout out to you. My peacock bass was 8 pounds. That's a tank. Peacock bass have such a cool, unique look to them. It's actually amazing. Luke the Duke, you're awesome. I subscribe. Luke the Duke. Luke, welcome to the adventure. You're in a fantastic community of fantastic people, and I'm glad you're a part of it with everybody else. What setup are you using? Brett Nelson. I will walk you through my current setup. I've got Abu Garcia rod and reel combo, 7 foot, medium heavy, with 40-pound braid going into a wire leader with a Williams Wobbler gold spoon on the end. Can you give me a shout out? Case Ledoux, shout out to you for being subscribed. What setup are you using? I already read that one. GPS Outdoors. Gonna go shower real quick, but I'll be back. Let me know if anything interesting happens. I will. If I'm still out here when you come back, I will fill you in on all of the information that we came through. Oh, we're on. Get them in. What a net job. If you guys could see that net job, you would be astounded. Let's go. Let's get them to 2.4K subs. If we could get to 2.4, I mean, that, you know what? This is just, everything is unbelievable. To everybody that's here, you guys are all amazing. Is the medium rod fine for an Abu Garcia Pro bait caster? It should be fine. You should be okay. Thomas, thanks for being here. Nicholas, look at this beauty. Nicholas, this one's for you, right here. And everybody else who is rooting for me to catch this fish. This is for everybody else. I love my Abu Garcia Black Max reel, absolutely. Ava says nice. Ava, it's not as big as your fish, but it's a start. I'm gonna get him back and swimming. See you later, buddy. There he goes, back down to the depths. Nice pike, thank you very much. It is a nice pike. It's not a big pike, but it's a nice pike. There's a very important distinction to make. This microfiber towel here is really coming in handy. I took a screenshot, Cole. Nicholas, love it. You can post those fish in the Real Moments channel. I'll be in there to say what's good. I'll send you XP for every single one that you do. If you want a time update, just ask me, okay, Cole? Okay, I'll let you know. Every now and again, I might ask for a time update. When I was with my friends and family, took me to Bahamas and to fish, and I think they caught a 19-pound king salmon. That is a thing of beauty. Great catch. Thank you, Sandy the Golden. New subscriber, by the way. Shout out to you. My favorite pike lure, I really do enjoy the spoon. Like, the spoon has never let me down. You know what I mean? So, I like spoons. I also like topwater. Did you read my question? Maisie, I think I was looking for it, though. It must be far. Maisie, can you just pop it back in the chat real quick? My apologies. I will keep an eye out for that. I must have missed it. 268 likes on the stream. That is amazing. Everybody's so incredible. I just caught a whole bunch of weeds yet again. But Maisie, please drop your question back in. I will address it. How many? I've got 3 pike in the boat so far. Salmon in the Bahamas, not hardly. Oh, geez, what happened there? I think I might have just got bit again. I think it might be prime time. Can you say hi to my cat, Nugget? Nugget the cat, hi there, how are you doing? Maybe one day you can meet my cat and they can have a good time. Nicholas says you're the best streamer. Thank you, Nicholas. Much appreciated. What time is it over there, Nicholas? By the way, what time is it over there? We are not incredible, you are. Well, Sandy the Golden, much appreciated, but I insist that you are all incredible. And there's a true testament of that to say that there's 272 likes and everybody who subscribed is just incredible. It's amazing, for real. I just got a bass. I just got a Bates Hundo reel and a Bates Salty Hundo from iCast. Right on. I love getting new stuff. I love getting new setups. It's 12:40. Okay, good job, Nicholas. Thanks for letting me know it's 12:40 where Nicholas is from. Can you please give me a shout out? I subscribe to you. Rayleigh Everett. Hope I said that right. Rayleigh Everett. Shout out to you for being a subscriber and being part of the Cole J Fishing Adventures community. Any largies yet? There are none so far. I'm kind of off the largies grind right now though because I haven't came across any, but we're focusing on pike, I guess, for now. I have my pike set up, so there was a fly Josiah subscribed. Josiah, shout out to you. Thank you very much for that. Maisie says please. Did I miss it again? There's no way. I don't think I did. I'm gonna really make sure. Maisie, your question didn't get posted between the last comment you put and this one. I made sure because I don't want to miss it again. But pop it in again. I will answer. I'm not ignoring you. I swear. Are you Asian? I'm actually 25% Japanese. Fun fact. So you're kind of correct. Amber Collins. I got an 8-pound northern on a spinnerbait that's green and orange and yellow. Someone earlier actually said I should use an orange and yellow spinnerbait. Can you answer my question? Maisie, I can't scroll up all the way to where it was. It's lost now, but if you resubmit the question, I will answer it, and if I can't, I'll try my best to, but just pop it in again. Any DQ yet? Owen Campbell, news on the Dairy Queen. We're gonna go to Dairy Queen right after we're done fishing here as a celebration for a lovely evening. That's the plan. You ever eat the fish that you catch? It's rare. It's rare I do. A lot of the time it's just catch and release, but sometimes I do. What do we have? Frankie, that could be rude in some cases. You know, I mean, perhaps, but not to me anyway. I'm okay with that. Should I subscribe? How about everybody else tells Tim if he should subscribe? I know my stance. Tim, you should subscribe. Big things are coming. Subscribe now to be a part of this greatness. Get some Dairy Queen, Country Life, you know it. Dairy Queen is amazing, and it's a great place to stop in every now and again. Owen Campbell says subscribe now. Owen Campbell's on the right track. Everybody in here should subscribe. If you're not subscribed, I don't know what to tell you. You should sub, absolutely. Everybody's saying subscribe. So if you're not gonna listen to me, listen to everybody else and subscribe. How long have you been fishing for, Cole? Today I've been fishing for, today it's been 192 minutes. In my life though, I've been fishing since a very young age. Sub now, Tim. Tim, if you don't subscribe now, I don't know what's going on. Do you like Mystery Tackle Box? I do like Mystery Tackle Box. I actually have a couple of shirts. Obviously I'm not wearing it right now, but I own a couple of Mystery Tackle Box shirts, and I do enjoy them and all their products. I used to subscribe to their tackle boxes and get them, but I stopped the subscription because I had so many baits. Remember, I subscribed on 2 accounts. Kristen, how could I forget? First of all, you are an absolute legend. Subscribing on multiple accounts. I mean, that is some serious dedication to the adventure. I mean, it's unbelievable. You deserve a shout out. Christian Fust, shout out to you for being a legend. Catch a damn bass, Owen Campbell, I must. You caught anything yet? Dirt bike riders, I've caught 3 pike. 3 pike on the day. We're doing good. I sub to you. Bro, I'm gonna subscribe to you on my other account too. I love to hear that. Everybody is amazing. Subscribing on multiple accounts is just, it's really incredible, truly. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you all enough for what you're doing here tonight. I was in your live yesterday, Fishing Bro 43. I'm glad you were there. Welcome to tonight's live. Way to be here. So you must be subscribed. Sprite beams. Today I've been fishing for 194 minutes. 3 pike, 1 horsefly. Oh, it's true. I did get bit by a horsefly pretty good in the back of the left arm earlier. I did on 3 accounts, and my phone and my mom's phone and my TV. Kristen Fust, I don't even know what to say. I can't express my gratitude enough for that. I mean, that is just, it actually does not get better than that. Everybody is subscribing, but you're subscribing over and over again. And that is really outstanding, really. I'm gonna send my question. Okay, Maisie, I'm looking out for your question. Send it over. I will try my best to respond. In Canada, can you catch king mackerels on spoons? I don't know. That would be probably a better question for somebody more geared towards the Florida fishing scene. Want a time update? Nicholas, what time is it? Just curious. 2.37K? Unbelievable. Everybody is incredible. It really is crazy what we're doing here. And everybody in here, good luck to all of you in your lives. Like, good luck to all of you. Welcome to the adventure again. Cammy said hi, how are you doing? Kristen Fuss said hi, as if she hasn't been in here before. Do you musky fish? I don't. I haven't musky fished before, but my cousin Owen has a musky spot that I might go to later on in my adventures and hit up some musky, because I think that would be incredible. Did Maisie put a question again? I'm missing a whole bunch of chats here, honestly. I sent my question. Maisie, where did you put your question? Not in the chat, because I don't see it. I'm scrolling. I got my mom to sub. She may not let me join, but she liked your content by watching it. Watching it go a second. Right on. Right on. So, Shark Boy GT's mom is subscribed, as well as Shark Boy himself. Well, thank you guys, you both very much for that. Nicholas is 1244 where he lives. Fantastic. Thank goodness. Love that. Zesty says, please help me. What's going on, Zesty? I'll try to help you. I can only do so much, but I can try my best. Do you fish for muskie? I don't, but I would love to someday. Subscribe now, and maybe you'll be part of a live stream muskie fish one day in the future. I'll make 45 accounts and sub on them for you. Country life, you do not have to go through the pain of creating 45 accounts. Don't worry, your one subscription is plenty, and thank you very much for it. What's your go-to pike lure? I really love the spoon. I really love the spoon. What's the goal with your channel? Good question. My goal with this channel is to create content, fishing related content, do live streams and chat with people I like talking to, exactly like you guys, and build a community of people that I can hang out with. And as on the topic of building my channel, I'm also trying to build the Real Insiders Network, which is kind of an insider's look at my channel, as well as exclusive drops and giveaways. And if you want to be part of the inside community, there's a link in my channel. You can join the Real Insiders Network, and you can be part of that. There's exclusive challenges. You can learn all sorts of things about fishing, and I'm trying to build the best fishing community of people that we can possibly do, and you can all be a part of that. You can all be a part of it within there. It's a private Discord server you can join, and the Real Insiders Network, $10 a month, which is the same price as a bargain bin crankbait. And with that price, it just allows me to give you the best help I can through different information streams, and I can also allow me to do those exclusive giveaways and give away free stuff to everybody who joins the Real Insiders Network. You all have a chance to win free stuff through random giveaways and exclusive videos and different, updates and channel news. You can make decisions on all kinds of things and be a part of a community that is interactive and works together to create great things. My question is, Maisie, just put the question in. You're killing me here. I need to know the question. Where are you fishing, mate? I'm fishing in Northern Ontario, Canada, in a little lake called Circle Lake in North Bay. What's the best buzz baits for bass in looking into fishing for buzz baits? Country life? It's a good question. The best buzz bait? There's all kinds of good buzz baits out there. If you're in the Real Insiders Network, pop your question in there and I'll do some looking into it and I'll get back to you. And other people in there can get back to you as well. But I think any buzz bait can work, but I know obviously there's some that are better than others. There's also double-bladed buzz baits, which are pretty cool. But I'm off to sleep. It's 12:47. See ya. Harvey Lewis, thank you very much for being here. Have a great night, and I'll catch you later. Hopefully you're subscribed so you can be part of the adventure going forward. But have a good night, my friend. Answer? Uh-oh, what's going on? Did I miss something? Lots of chats in here. I can't possibly keep up. My dad always said that his worst day of fishing was better than his best day of... Excuse me. His worst day of work was better than his best day of fishing. Is that how the saying goes? Yeah. Worst day of work.
Sorry, worst day of fishing.
That's, hold on. My dad always said that his worst day of work was better than his best day of fishing. Well, no wonder. I think the saying is, that actually reminds me, the saying I believe is, a bad day of fishing is better than a good day at work, right? I believe that's what you're getting at there, but I fully understand what you're saying, and it's absolutely true. I won't leave till my phone dies, Cole. Aiden, Nicholas, first of all, you are fantastic. Aiden, what's your favorite bass fishing lure? My favorite bass fishing lure. I love fishing slow for bass, like soft plastics. Senkos are good. I do enjoy that aspect of things. Stuff like that is kind of my go-to. Slower baits. Can you please answer me? Like it means a lot. Ashley Moser said hello. Thank you very much for being a part of this and watching my videos and enjoying the videos. I'm glad you enjoy them. I make these videos exactly for people just like you, Ashley, to be able to watch them and have a good time watching them. Gail would like everybody to subscribe to get me to 2.4K subscribers. I think that's fair enough. Why don't we? We have the power to do anything together, you know what I mean? Zach says square bill crankbaits are nice. They are. I don't mind square bills myself. I actually have a whole box of square bills, all different colors, which are pretty cool. That lake is the size of a kiddie pool. It is quite a small lake. It's almost like a pond. But yeah, we've been around the lake several times now. But I think this might be the last lap. Might be after this lap, we might have to see what's good. Okay, Gail. Vin 1988 is going to, in fact, subscribe if he hasn't already. I want a time update, Cole. For me, it is 7:50. What time is it for you over there, Nicholas? I heard the Megabass Jamaica boy buzzbait is good. I'm in Florida. I don't know about price. I'm looking for high quality. Yeah, absolutely. Once you buy one buzzbait, you should have it for a while, unless you're like me and you lose them. But buzzbaits, yeah, you want a good one, right? Because cheap buzzbaits can make or break the fishing trip, seriously, because of the way that they're supposed to sit on the water and stuff. But I agree with you. Catch 'em all. Hey, how are you doing? I just got smoked. I just missed a pike. Catch 'em all has subscribed. Welcome to the adventure, my friend. It is great to see you here. Everybody who's in here right now, if you're still watching right now and you're not subscribed, it is your time right now. Subscribe. How deep is that water puddle? It's relatively deep. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have a fish finder or depth finder with me out here, but it's decent enough that there are fish around here, that's for sure. Bring a 3 home? I would love to. Like a 3-pounder. I'd love to bring a 3-pounder home. Fisherman Liam is back in the chat, unless he never left, but he's chatting in here again. 12:51 is Nicholas's time. Try using the horsefly and use them for bait. If I get another horsefly that bites me, I might just throw it on a hook and send it out. All right, I'm back. What's happened? GPS Outdoors, welcome back from your shower. I just missed a pike just now. We're all talking about what I want to do to build this channel, and what I'm working this channel towards, which I responded. I want to build this into a lovely group of fantastic people alike. Build this channel into something fantastic with the help of all of you and help of all the insiders, of course. What kind of boat do you have? I have a canoe. Currently I'm in a canoe. But welcome back, GPS Outdoors. KCI, K-Dog, what's up? I am currently fishing for pike in a canoe. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. You also caught a pike while GPS Outdoors was gone. Really? GPS Outdoors. I guess I caught a pike right after you left, because I know you left right when I was over there in that side of the pond. I must have caught one right after you left. Unbelievable. Fishing rural. Bro, she got 5 times more fish than me. I got 3, she got 15. First of all, that's a hell of a spot that you're fishing at to be able to catch that many. And also, what's going on? What's going on with you, mate? Let me know what is she using and what are you using? Because this needs to be studied. Hey, I'm a huge fisherman. I have Shack's Packer reels. Never heard of that. Never heard of that brand. I like catching crappie. Crappie are nice. I don't catch them very often. I don't get the pleasure of that. Oh, we're on with a tank. We're on with a good one. I was just trolling. We just got another fish in the boat. That's because of everybody in here cheering me on. But I fish almost every day. Zach Marley, that is real cool. Pike, right? It is a pike. Want to see it, Nicholas? I'll show it to you. Look at this beauty. They're all about the same size. They don't seem to be real large. But look at this. There you go. Okay, you can barely see me because the fish is so outstanding. Anywho, it's not a real big one, but we were gonna screenshot. You know it, Nicholas. Screenshot this guy right here. Give this stream a like for this fish, not for me, for this fish. Give the stream a like for this guy, and also make sure you can subscribe for this guy. We're gonna throw him back. Go, my friend. There he goes. I was trolling with a spoon just then. Is pike your favorite fish to catch? I like catching pike. I also like catching bass as well. So it's, either one of the two. Nice job. Thank you, Liam. How many fish today? That would be 4? 4 fish today, yeah? 4 fish today on the day. Not too bad. Get 300 likes. I hope we can get to 300 likes. With the help of everybody watching right now, we can get to 300 likes. We can do anything together with the power of a great community. Catch 'em all is a bass fisherman, or a bass fisher. Love to see it. I love catching bass myself. I'm a bass fisherman myself. Bass are shallow on the edges. They might be. The edges are full of weeds though. And without top water is no good. I don't want to continuously getting snagged. It's way too windy. Top water wouldn't even be. It was calmer earlier, but the wind just picked up for no reason. I mean, what fish you catch? I am catching pike today currently. But fish in general, I catch lots of smallmouth, lots of pike. That's pretty much mostly it. There's walleye where I live as well, of course, and I catch some of those, but got a lot of pike and bass where I'm from. 10 more likes, 8 more likes, and we're at 300. Unbelievable. Everybody click the like button immediately. Let's get there. You are all amazing. That's all I have to say. I have a pond in my neighborhood. What kind of fish are in your pond, Liam? Where I'm from, we don't have any like ponds really, but I'd love to be able to fish a pond like that. You know, it'd be fun? Golf course pond fishing. Maybe I'll fish a golf course pond. Topwater's fun to fish. It is, Chris, except today the wind has just picked up severely and topwater would not work out for me, I don't think. I'm back. Shark Boy's back. Welcome back, my friend. Come on, 7 more. We are getting there. We're getting to 300. Catch anything when I was gone? I just did. Shark Boy GT. I just finished reeling in another pike. We got him. Is that a mini rod? This one isn't, but if you came here, if you saw the stream title, I started off the day with this rod. This is a 3-footer. 3-foot rod that I started with, but I switched to this one because that one was going okay, but I wanted to switch lures, but I do have it in the boat. Nice. It is nice, isn't it? Hell yeah, a golf course would be awesome. Dude, it would. Golf course fishing would be sick. Maybe I'll do it live one day. If you want to be part of that, subscribe now. 2.39k subscribers. Let's get them to 4k. Or not 4k, 2.4k. If we can get to 2.4k, something's gonna have to go down. I'm gonna have to do another giveaway or something. I haven't even done the first giveaway. Subscribe now to join the channel and be part of the giveaway I'm gonna do soon. If we can do it, 4 more likes. We are darn close. Question, do you fish muskie? I don't as of right now, but in the future, I'd love to. I would. Zach Marley ripped some lips. I'm working on it, my friend. I got 4 so far in the boat, but we're working our way towards as many more. Come on, 3 more. 2 more likes, 3 more likes. Unbelievable. You know what's incredible? All of you guys watching. Absolutely. Stop killing God's creation. I have not killed anything. Largy. I'd love to get to Largy right now. Double tap the screen. Zach Marley would like everybody to double tap the screen for the best streamer in the world. So thank you very much, Nicholas. I am flattered, truly. Golf? Yeah, golf course ponds. Golf course ponds. Grant, how you doing, Grant? 1 more like on the stream, and we have hit 300 likes. You're my new favorite? Fisherman Liam. Thank you very much for being here and saying so. I'm glad you're here. After this stream is done, I have tons of videos everybody in here can check out. All the new subscribers, hop into my channel. The most recent video I uploaded, it's like fishing in a kayak with my cousin in a fishing challenge. That's a fantastic video. If I were you, I would watch that one. I loved making that one. I loved editing that one. 301 likes, congratulations. 302 likes to everybody and myself and everybody in here. We made it to 300 together. Want a time update? Sure, Nicholas, send me a time update. What do we got? We look like the illegitimate child of Elon Musk. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Do you have any pets, Fisherman Liam? I do. I have a nice cat. I have a nice cat who's waiting for me back at home. She's lovely, and I'll be very excited to see her when I get back. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. for Nicholas. Who could have guessed? Not gonna lie, if we use same lures and cast same spots, how does she get all of them? That's what I mean. Something's wrong here. Something's seriously wrong, and that's what I mean when I say it needs to be studied. Because like, we need to really analyze this. This cannot go unanalyzed. That's a serious deficit. Cat or dogs? You know what? I'm pretty neutral, to be honest. I don't have a dislike for any of them. I like cats, I like dogs. I have a cat, so I like my cat. I'll just say that. I just recently joined, but how many fish have you caught today besides the pike you recently just caught? I have 4 total. 4 total, so besides that pike, 3 pike. Pretty privileged, I think so. It's got something to do with something. I've done it, my goal. Right on, Nicholas, I'm glad you hit your goal. 1 a.m. Remember me, Colt? Of course I remember you. Of course I do. I remember you as the guy who asks me if I remember him, actually. You've been in and out. Sorry for changing my name. I had to make it shorter. CJ Fan. CJ Fan, you're back. No worries. CJ works as well. CJ Fan, I'm glad to have you back in here. Massive shout out to CJ Fan. Shoot, I was trying to make it to the end of the stream, but I'm gonna go eat. Good luck and thanks for the stream. GPS Outdoors, thank you and everybody else for being a part of this stream. It would not be nearly as cool if I was hanging out here by myself. So thank you to everybody. Hello, bro, I watched you. Right on. Love to see that. I have tons of videos everybody can go check out. They're really good, actually. My most recent video is fantastic, so check that out. That's a good day if you got 4. It's not a bad day. I had a good day. Got 4 fish. I'm chatting with all my friends in here. It is a good day. Chris, you're absolutely right. It's a great day. Nah, she's 24 and beautiful. Right on. So that's why she's getting all the fish. That'll probably happen if I go with my girlfriend too then. Everyone tell him he should get his girlfriend a dog. Everybody don't say that. No, we don't need a dog. Gail, we don't need a dog. Sean Jones said hi. I have a ton of fish and beta. Fisherman Liam, rock on. Yeah, same, I like cats, maybe 60% and dogs 40%. To be honest, I'm probably right there with you. I do like cats. A cat was my first pet, so I have a special place for cats. I'm seriously snagged here. I just got home from catching some smallies. Outside with limits. Outside the limits, rather. How did you do? How did you do? Sad that I'm not there and I'm here, not there with you fishing. Nicholas, you could be if you were here, you could be right here in the boat with me. Wouldn't that be cool? And then we'd be in the same time zone, and I wouldn't have to keep asking what time it is, and we'd just know. Speaking of which, what time is it, Nicholas? Sad I'm not there. Yeah, well, you know, maybe one day in the future. What? You are there with me. You're right. You're right. You are there. You are here with me. Here we are. You know what I mean? Here we are. Billy Boy said hi. So many people would get on the road. We can head back, I guess. Head back into. Is that the launch right there? Okay. Just pause for a minute, I guess. But yeah, that's gonna be the last lap. For now. Okay. Any tips for fishing trout? I live in Norway. You know, to be honest with you, I'm not a huge trout guy. So perhaps some other people in the comments could tell you. If you want to join the Real Insiders Network, you could learn everything you want to know inside of there as well. Through me and through everybody else. Bro Nick, go to sleep. Nicholas, it's 1:04 a.m. for Nicholas. He's still awake, refusing to go to sleep. What lure did you use to catch the recent beautiful pike you just caught? I used, I'll show you, this gold Williams Wobbler spoon, which is fantastic. Really? Wait, 2 point what? 2.34? That's not, wait, that's not right. You must be slow. Your thing must not be loading. Okay, we're missing some chats here, unfortunately. We'll have to catch up on that. Where do you live? I live in Ontario, Canada. No bait? No, just the spoon. And this is what's getting the job done, is just this gold spoon. Watchmyvids.prods. Hi, how are you doing, my friend? I'm not going until my phone dies. What's your phone at, Nicholas? On the basic spoon, nice. Yeah, it's the basic spoon, no bait attached. We're just keeping it simple. Bluestone, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, my friend? Watch my vids, prods. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm not going till my phone dies. Absolutely. Yes, get her a dog. Make sure it's the breed she wants. Dale, you're something else. I don't think we need, you know, anything like that right away. But just out of curiosity, what breed do you want? 15% for Nicholas. Oh boy. Also get her flowers. Oh, for goodness sakes. Victor, I've caught 4 pike so far. I miss you. My fingers still stank from last night. What is this? 15% battery. I use bait casters too. Fishing with Liam. Right on. What kind of bait caster do you have? What kind of bait caster do you have? I've got, I use cheap ones myself because I tend to break them, but, good evening. Hector! Hector's in the chat. Good evening. How is it going today? Caught anything? First of all, Hector, I'd love to say, welcome to you. Welcome you to the stream. I've caught 4 so far. 4 so far. 4 pike so far. I should be specific. 4 pike. You have to be lying. You have to be lying. I live in Canada, Ontario. I live in Wheatley. You know what that is? Never heard of Wheatley, but I am absolutely not lying to you. I live in Wheatley, Ontario. I'll have to look into where Wheatley, Ontario is, but I live in, I'm in North Bay right now. I don't know if you know where North Bay is, how far away that is, but Jesse says, any bites? I actually do. I got 4 fish in the boat so far. That's kind of what we're going with so far, but the sun is setting. Look at how lovely it is behind me there. Yo, my friend, Hector, I'm really glad to see you in here. Yo, what's good? What's good is this night. This night is good. Catching fish with everybody in the stream. Catching some nice pike. Living rural is saying hi. Wonder how he's doing this challenge. Nice, looks like we're doing good today. God bless you, my friend. Right back at you, Hector. Thanks for being here. That's 2 hours away, bro. So you're 2 hours away from North Bay, where I am right now. That is cool. Fisherman Liam, am I your friend? You are 100% my friend. You are 100% my friend. Thank you for being here. I think she got a 5-pounder or something just casually. That's crazy. With a cut hand, by the way. Mustn't forget. Wheatley is about 7.5 hours away from us. Doesn't add up. Do you like fishing bass or pike more? Bass are really fun. Pike are fun too. But, you know, I like fish of all kinds, but bass are fun. You should make it so people can start donating to this channel. I bet a lot of people would, including me would. So you donate to the channel, but you're not allowed to subscribe to the Real Insiders Network. What's going on here? No, but once I get enough view time hours, I can start introducing these different monetization settings. So eventually donations will be set up, but we'll give it time. I'm not in any hurry for that, of course. I'm just trying to build a community of people just like Shark Boy GT and everybody else who's part of this and being subscribed and everything like that. Fly about to bite your, it's a perch, something. Turtle gang. Okay, I'll join again next stream, but I have to leave now because I'm going fishing right now. Good luck to you in your fishing adventure. I hope you do really well. Have a great night. Really appreciate you stopping in and being a part of tonight's day. I could. No, I don't know. Why don't I? I can put it on the end of the video. It's a good call. Yeah, but that, I don't know if that's the best. Oh, I could. No, I could. Yeah. Because this rod I can't cast far away. Okay, we had just came up with a new idea. I'm gonna fish topwater for right now. Bug in your hat. Wow, look at my hair. Just unbelievable. We'll have to throw the hat back on. Fly trolling for coal on your head. Oh God. Hope there's no bug. Was there actually a bug? What's my PB? Smallmouth bass personal best is 5 pounds. Pike personal best is 34.5 inches. Look at this topwater lure we're using. My girlfriend is lying to me. What's going on? Ryan, how many fish have you got today? I've got 4 fish in the boat. Working on a 5th one. Case Ledoux, of course I remember you. Do I remember Maisie? I do remember Maisie. She never asked her, she or he never asked their question. They never asked, I think they were just trolling me. My PB is 5 pounds, so we're tied. Real fishing. Kate, welcome. I heard your name before. Will you end if my phone dies? Nicholas doesn't want to miss anything. We're gonna be wrapping up here in a little while, but for now we're still gonna go hard for the time being. But she is my sister. What was her question? I gotta go. Hope to be back next stream. Absolutely. You're subscribed, obviously, so you'll get a notification next time I post a live stream premiere. So you'll be able to see when I'm going live next, and then you can pop in if you're around. I gotta go. Hope you'll be back. Absolutely. Frog lure, you seem to have come prepared today, buddy. Hector, you would love to see it. I do, in fact, have a nice frog lure on. And please read my comment. CJ fan. I'll have to look back. CJ fan, I don't know. I can't see your comment. I can't see your comment. Throw it back in. I will read it, though. My apologies. Ryan, have a good night. Right back at you, man. Thank you for being here, Ryan. And I will catch you later on. Thanks for being here. He's at 2.39K. Let's get him 2.4K. Absolutely. That is the goal right there. 2.4K on the night. Pardon me. Would be amazing, and we can do it together. I'm fishing right now while watching you, and I just caught a 30-inch pike. Nice, dude. 30-inch pike. That is amazing. I would love one of that right now. One of those right now. How many fish so far? Midwest fishing. I've got 4 in the boat. We're working on some more. I'm using this micro rod now. See? This micro rod. It's a 3 feet rod. CJ fan commented on the video. I'll check out your comments as soon as the stream is wrapped up. I'll go and reply to all the video comments. And, that seems like a lie. What seems like a lie, Hector? What's going on? Oh, about the 30-inch comment and 30-inch pike. Oh, Nicholas, I got it. I'm going to say now bye because my phone is going to die, and nice to meet you. Also the best streamer. Please read my comment, but I'm still staying. Right on, Nicholas. I'll check out your comments. I'll check out your comments. What's the biggest pike you caught today? Not big, not compared to your 30-incher. I've got a few of those right on. No, my video. Okay, on your channel. Okay, CJ fan. I'll have to go head over there afterwards and check it out. Oh yeah, 4-pounder coming in hot, perhaps. Zayden says hi. How are you doing, Zayden? Welcome in here. My girlfriend's lying to me. Colt, what is going on with you? What is going on? 1:13 a.m. Cole, Nicholas. It's 1:13 a.m. We're gonna have to hit the shore here in a minute. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I can. That's true. It's actually a good point. And then we can head in. Go. My phone is at 9%, so we're gonna have to call it a night. I have some things to respond to. I have some updates to make inside the Real Insiders Network. So if you want to join that, there's a link in my channel about section. Hop in there, click the link. It's my private Discord server. You can help build the best community possible for me and for everybody involved. Exclusive giveaways, exclusive drops, fun challenges, giveaways, all kinds of things. Join the Real Insiders Network. I will see you inside. Case Ledoux, what is your question? 1:14 a.m. for Nicholas. Nicholas, we're about to end the stream, so you're not going to miss a thing. So there you go. But there's a fly. But that's have a great night, Cole. Bye. CJ Fan, formerly Sam Fan. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. Case Ledoux, post your comment in, post your chat in quick if you have a question. Bye to the best streamer, Nicholas. See you later. Love to see you here. I bought a new setup this year. I've been going out with Ugly Stick, Dock Runner. It's been awesome. Dock Runners are awesome. Hello to everybody. You're the best. You are all the best. Everybody in here is the best. 314 likes on the stream is absolutely incredible. Thank you to everybody for being a part of this, and I will catch you all in the next live stream. See you later, everybody. I'll catch you later. Thank you very much, Cole J.